Yeah, I just eat it like a spy.
Oh, hello, Trisk.
Monk.
Hey.
Well, now I know not to go over there.
Yeah, so this is the guy we paid
Exactly.
Oh,
He's the best of the best.
Oh, great.
for. I think we'll do
flying around my
great.
head.
Actually,
He's also been down there
I
before.
will agree on that one.
No, yeah, he is literally the best of the best when it comes to the mercenary.
We're gonna need a bigger fly swatter for this.
Not a mosquito.
Fuck me! Why are you so fucking tall?
I need a
Why are you
weapon.
being so fucking racist?
You know?
Because I can't be and I'm angry.
I want,
You're always
Something
angry.
against that.
I want a weapon.
Yes,
You're
that's my whole character trait.
Good.
Red,
You
stop
can't
shooting
even
yourself.
read and write.
I'm not shooting. I'm just, I'm stepping with the trigger.
I can hear that. That's very loud.
Yeah, this is very loud.
You should shoot
I think there are
someone,
safety
Captain.
rules about that.
I don't think I
You
should.
shoot. You should
Safety?
shoot the.
This part of the county?
The
Fuck no.
cockroach-looking thing. I'm not a cockroach.
They're a praying mantis.
Why do you want me to shoot somebody?
That's so
Do
rude.
you not have a weapon? What god do you pray to?
No.
They don't pray
You
to
better
it.
find a merchant for a
Then they're
weapon.
just a
Literally what
mantis
the-
then, aren't they?
Where's the
Because
merchant?
I don't think the merchant that you, I don't think the merchant that you want is going to be here for you.
Oh.
You probably should have done that
All right.
before we wasted 30 minutes
this
in a
the-
certain box.
I don't know.
No
This
promises.
one.
There's one over there.
Where are we going?
You're gonna die.
I think there's one over there.
No.
Good
shit.
luck.
How we
There's
getting
one right there. I think there is. I'm gonna.
To the
I'm
next
not
one.
fucking going back down there. Oh, I thought we were taking a boat. Not yet.
I mean, we
Not
might
anytime
have to
soon.
take a boat. Who
Still
knows?
gotta figure
I
out
don't
the
know.
fucking
I think we just have to go to the nexus first. But I'm trying to make sure that she has everybody she needs.
Chris,
Yeah.
Yes.
Jingle, do you have everybody you need?
may I ask what happened with,
Brain cell right now, alright?
gender?
With who?
Gender?
Let me look at my notes.
Oh, like, what about him? What do you mean? As far as why he's not here yet? That I do not know.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
No, come with me.
Yeah, right. So, you can explain in your terms, because I best to come from you.
I see. I wanted to see
Oh, there you are.
something else, but Vivian had other intentions.
Stop beating around the bushes. Tell me what the fuck is the problem.
Say it. You've got beaten up.
I'm not here for that. That is not.
No.
That's an
there's
internal
various
thing.
stuff.
That's none of one's business.
Well, if no one will explain,
Was I brought
then
here to
shall
have my
do the
time
po-
wasted?
No.
I wish to speak to you about another matter, but they want to cover this first.
I do want to cover this first.
Well,
I was told.
I understand what's the
Right.
problem here.
Do you wanna
Vander
explain?
was almost beaten to death multiple times by his family members. That they call themselves family, but I don't know if they are anymore after doing that. But because Nobora was taken, they decided to blame him for it. And instead of going after her or making a plan to do so, they decided to surround him with multiple people and start beating him. They almost killed him many times, but they healed him back to the same place he was, just to do it all over again.
Jesus fuck.
And from what I've heard is that if anyone interfered on the paper you just said, they would get harmed too if anyone interfered. And from what you said, Trish was involved with it as well.
So torture's involved. as well.
Yes.
So, that is what happened, and I'm concerned because why were you in it, Trish? You said multiple times, you know, keeping a name of a Red Wall God, and I turn around and you do this. Like, I'm concerned, and you know.
Vander,
So
do
what
you wish to
do
press...
then?
Vander,
I don't
do you
know.
want to press charges?
I didn't want to, no.
Then, there you go.
Why did you do this?
That wasn't the reason why I came here. I wanted to speak with you, Damien.
We can talk in a minute.
This one.
So you were fine with
Vivian-
what happened to you. You consented to everything that happened to you. Yes or no?
I would rather it not took place. I don't see the purpose of doing so. I wanted to get a proper answer from Joel or Gwydion, but they are not around at the moment, and I was waiting until things relax. I just want an answer of why did I think it was necessary. I don't want to press charges on anyone about it, just tell me what happened and why.
Alright.
I doubt
This is
Chris
what is going
knows.
to happen. I am not going to arrest anyone, I do not believe. He has said that he took it on purpose. He knew what happened to him. I will have a talk with Joel about it, give them a warning. But since he consented to such a video of himself, technically, there is nothing that we can do. Is this fine with you?
Yes. Unless Vivian has something else they want to say.
Participated with him.
Nope. Nothing else to say. It's just... I'm disappointed in you. That's all. So...
Is that all about the situation? Then? Or can we move on?
We can move on.
I have a request from you in particular.
Oh. Here's the berries.
On the situation about what has happened to my sister, they have been taken by the Thalmora. If you've never heard of these individuals, they are snow elves. Some of them have been coming here. Recently, they've been showing up one by one, some under aliases to blend in. And because of my negligence, she has been taken from me. They are a group of very skilled people. It took damn near 10 people to take down 3 of them. And I need people who are skilled, competent, who know what they're doing to get her back.
Can I come in?
I've seen you training the other guards. I've heard many tales from Lilac of how competent you are in battle. And I would like your assistance when it comes to retrieving her.
Go ahead and do what we need to do.
And if need be, I can also provide you certain things that could help both of us.
Okay.
I don't
Because
want to get
of-
in other people's problem. As you said, it was your fault in the first place. What do you have in doing? Want me to help you?
Yes, I would like your sword.
And what do I get?
I've been placed in charge of the new Rogues Guild, and because of that, I've gained access to a assortment of different things. Some things that may be very difficult to come by. Black market or Imperium goods, so to say. If you need something in particular, I can help you retrieve those things.
Fine. I'll make a list.
A list?
Of things that I want. And need.
May I know what those things are?
I'll have to think about it.
This also
I have
might
a lot
be...
of things that I need.
Gotcha. This also might be another reach, but... I believe you do have a brother, correct?
Yes.
If you think you can employ his help as well, that'd also be appreciated.
I'll leave that up to him. But don't be surprised if his sword ends up going in your back.
At this point, it's a risk I'm willing to take as long as we get her back.
I get it. I will.
My friend, would this be a personal request then?
Yes, it would be from him.
To me. No one else.
Very good.
Well,
when do we leave?
I think that's... As soon as Tempest finds her exact location, which he's working to very quickly at the moment. Once he does, I'll inform you that it is time to move out. And gather as many people I think that will best fit the mission.
Alright.
Any further questions?
None that matter.
Vivian? Anything else?
Oh, no. Nothing else. Unless you want help from me, I don't know what I can do for you.
It's always a possibility.
Just let me know.
Anyone else?
Should you request services, all you need is ask.
What you say?
All right.
If you need a healer, I'm here.
Gotcha. The thing is, these people are very underhanded, so if you're not prepared to do things that are a bit untasteful, just don't.
I had my fair share of underhanded shit in my past, so I'm used to it.
Alright. I will approach, I guess, you or Vivian if I require your assistance with this mission. But it seems that is about all, so I'll be making my way out.
Thank you.
The only question I have is, are you still planning on having a meeting for the Whispering Ravens?
Well, I have about 12 minutes until that happens, so yeah. I'm heading there. I should head there now, actually, just in case.
Yep.
Why do you ask?
Well, I might not be able to help lead it, but I'm very interested in helping out, at least.
Then stop by when you can. There's somebody there that I think you might be interested in meeting.
Perfect. We'll be there in a bit.
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
Good day.
Yeah. Sorry.
Surprised you're not already sitting in the big chair.
Don't feel like it. Can you explain to me why you helped Joel and them beat on Vanda?
It was an internal matter, and he was consenting to it.
So you beat him for the fun of it?
It wasn't for the fun of it.
Explain to me then.
It's an internal matter. In Joel and Vander.
How does that involve you then? It's between them.
Things that I cannot disclose at this time. But Kai knows.
Right.
So Kai knows that you beat the shit out of Vanda.
That part he doesn't know yet. That's going to be a fun thing for him to learn on his retirement day.
Fun.
And why did you use a weapon?
Fun.
This doesn't seem like a usual beat with fists. You used a deadly weapon, from what was described.
Well, at first I
took your badge
wasn't.
off.
Because it was an official Red Wall Guard business, so of course I wasn't going to have my badge on.
Yeah.
Just like a certain somebody wasn't going to have a badge on while helping kidnap John and them.
Not sure what you're on about, but alright.
Sounds like some
She's
underhand
talking about Tony, right?
That's correct.
Well, that was mercenary business, which makes complete sense. This was this mercenary business?
This was other business.
You do understand that it doesn't matter if you have that badge on or not. This place, Redwall, it is supposed to be a peaceful place. A neutrality zone, if that makes sense. And you beat on a man, whether you have that on or not, that is still at fault.
He didn't refuse. He was accepting of it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been in there.
This take place inside the wall?
Yes. Case in point, if he wasn't consenting, he wouldn't have been hurt.
Is everybody walls are fucked?
Welcome to life, Vivian.
And if he wasn't consenting, I would have stopped it. And I would have told them to not do it there.
But that doesn't answer the question on why you beat on him. Were you told by Joel to do so? Did you do it for fun? Why?
I was told by Joel, and I'll leave it at that.
Why would you listen to him?
I cannot disclose that at this time. The only things I will disclose is Joel told me that Xander did not revoke consent at any time during this process. In fact, he was absolutely pushing himself.
Sounds like it could have been mental distress. And the guy's had his sister.
From what Angel has
Again.
wrote
Sounds even worse if you're beating someone who's mentally
Even at the
unstable.
very beginning,
One at a time.
he consented to it.
Sorry, it's just,
Vivian.
you know, thinking about what Angel wrote down is anyone that interfered, they would get hurt too.
That part is incorrect. For two reasons. One, we wouldn't do that. I was there. The order was if anyone interfered, it would just push them away. And second, again, the protections. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't. But they didn't. There were several times people got in the way, and all that happened was they were pushed back a little bit so they weren't in the way to get hurt.
So, from what I'm hearing, people wanted to stop this from you beating a man.
Oh no,
almost
people
to
were
death.
just watching. There was a crowd,
What could
they
they
were
do?
watching, not a single person tried to stop it.
They just...
It's almost like the guard who was there should have been the one to try to stop it.
Right.
Huh, I wonder if there were any other guards around that also didn't stop it.
I
I wasn't here. I just learned about it.
Since you answered that question just now, who was that?
Several different people. There was a huge crowd, and I wasn't really watching the entire crowd.
I need names of specific guards. You just spoke as if there was a guard there. That was not yourself. Who else was that, Tris?
I know there were a couple of guards in Redwall, and I will get that list for you.
Name.
I don't have that name right
I
off
want it
top
right
of my
now.
head. I don't have it right on top of my head, but I will get those names for you.
Out of all the members that we have, you can't remember a single name.
At least the description?
My memory is a little... I can't remember the specific names, but I will get them to you.
Look, there's a problem here with you're not providing any clarity on the situation. There's now a great big distrust, and you committed an action that shouldn't even happen, which you should have been trying to prevent. There's
The
a
only
lot
thing
here
that I
you're not wanting
regret
to
is
tell.
that not making them move to the training arena.
What? I mean, from what it sounded like, he got healed and beaten repeatedly. So, I don't see what the change of scenery
If it's
decides to
in
do
the
with it.
arena, there's differences. There you can have duels and such, as long as both people consent. Whatever happens in that ring there, it doesn't matter.
Once you're out of the
got
ring,
that.
That's
it
the
will
only
heal
thing
you.
that I regret, because then it would be a lot less issues of people going, oh, well, that couldn't have been, you know, there would be less question of there being any kind of consent if it was in the training arena. But I was there. Jaw gave him a way out, and he did not take that way out.
Which was?
I will return.
Which was him saying, you know, are you willing to accept this? And Vander said yes. He consented to everything that happened. And at no point did he revoke his consent.
Obviously, we're not going to get any answers from Triss. We're going to have to go to the other person to get the answers. We're just going in circles with this. Obviously, she's not going to open up to it. So find the
Yeah, but
person
this is-
that gave her the offer.
This is still a
That's
problem,
the
though,
bottom
involving them and their decision.
Okay, so make a decision when it comes
Okay.
to that.
I could have
We're-
walked away.
We're looping here.
I could have not kept an
Could.
eye on it. There's no me stopping Jaw or Gwydion. There's no me stopping the others that they had with them.
You had multiple guards. From what you said, you could
Like
have called in
two other
multiple guard
guards.
members.
Do you know how many guards are around during the evening? Not
Which
that
could
many.
prevent what has happened.
Okay, I could have told them to stop. Then they could have dragged it off into the swamps, and then he could have really died in the swamps. What's better,
Then that
letting
is
them
their
go ahead
problem.
and do that here, where there's
That's their
less of a
problem.
chance of him dying because of the protections that are in town? Or them dragging off in the swamps, or hell, even somewhere else, and then they push a little too hard and there's no protections, and bam, he's dead.
But yet you joined in on the assault.
Yes.
So you didn't prevent anything at all.
Because again,
You
he
could have just killed him.
he consented.
You could have him murdered on your hands right there.
Not here in town. He can't die in town because of the protections. He consented to it.
I'm just saying.
So it's just gonna be.
It's
torture.
also the look of it, the situation.
Yeah, that's attempted murder, no matter if it's protection or not.
Can you check the door?
And you're a god.
So let me get this straight. Tommy kidnapped someone
I'll be
right
with
in
you,
front
why
of
not?
people, and this is completely fine because, oh, he was doing it for mercenary work, but I do the same exact thing, but I can't give you specific details of
Okay.
what I'm doing.
He did it for mercenary
But
stuff.
did you do
it
the
for
exact
mercenary?
thing really? Because from what the description we got
Again,
from Tommy was,
I did
he
it
helped carry them and escorted
with
them
Charles'
off
orders.
of
That's
Red
all
Bull.
I'm telling you.
It's completely different from beating someone down in the middle of the streets of Red
Hold
Bull.
on, Baxter.
Did you do this for the mercenaries?
I did not do this for the mercenaries. Again, I did
So
this under
there's
Charles'
the
orders.
difference. There's the difference. Tommy did it for the mercenaries. You did not.
I did it for
That's the
Jaw.
difference.
Why?
That doesn't make
So
a
what?
difference.
If Vivian tells me I should punch you in the
Only
face,
one
should I?
person knows of that, of what's going on.
Exactly.
Kai. That's
doesn't make
it.
sense.
No one else knows.
Alright, let's find Kai and tell him everything.
And why don't you ask yourselves why Kai hasn't told any of you about the thing that I have?
Red ball or up in Aether.
I did check an Aether.
He hasn't told you.
What is it you have? You should tell us.
I'm just here to
Right,
get his
why
package
can't you
to
tell
him.
us?
It's for his
There's reasons I can't tell you.
Already here.
Of his.
How long have I been
We have to
here?
hunt down.
How long have I helped protect Redwall
Maybe
to
a year.
keep
I know
this
you've
place
been here longer
safe?
than me.
A lot longer, yeah.
It is
about
like
8 months, I'd say.
This is just another circle.
You know what I
We
mean?
have an
And none of you
information
can
that's
trust
easy
me
to understand.
for like a moment and
Turn this
understand that
force
I
place.
probably have a reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing.
I don't know. I've only been there.
This is what I am trying to understand.
When this happened.
The reason.
I understand.
Like, what is the reason why you did it?
Check that out.
And you're telling us that it's classified information.
Before I do. Or...
No, I'm telling you that
Show
Joel
us
gave
the
me.
reason why.
Joel asked.
Well, if
I
it's
followed
not up
it.
in Aether,
Yes.
And you don't
As
see
far
why,
as why I'm following Joel, that I can't tell you.
I can't
See, there we
really
go.
think of anywhere.
We're back to square one again.
Understood. I will. I'll go.
Can you explain to us the reason of
Obviously,
why?
we get information from Joel itself. We're not getting any information from Triss. Obviously, her lips are sealed. We have to find the other person
That's the
that
case, then.
offered this to her.
That's what it's coming down to. Investigate.
You act like Joel's going to give you answers.
You fucking have to do something. There's got to be a reason.
I already have enough problems.
You know-
I have an idea of something that should happen right now.
This is so funny. John wanted to press charges against Tommy, but everyone was against that because, oh, he did it for mercenaries, so that was perfectly fine. Vander sat right there and said he didn't want to press charges. And
That's because
we've
it
already
was
established he
mercenary
granted.
stuff. It was a mercenary job.
He decided.
Anything,
Think about why Vander was saying, I don't want to press charges.
anything that
Well, you
involves
guys will probably do it
mercenaries have
again.
nothing to do
We're just going around in
with the
circles.
gods.
You guys can just think about it.
This sounds like
I have
drama for me. I got something to talk to you about.
All right, what? What's your one question?
We can walk away if you want.
Figure it out.
No, let's ask it in front of everybody. Come on. I wouldn't mind repeating myself again because that's most likely what's going to happen.
No. I'm asking you did say like gods were around and you looked at me. Do I have like a hole in my memory or was I here around?
Yeah, you probably were, but I don't think you were in this. I'm pretty sure you didn't have your sending stone activated. Even though I've been trying to press people to do it, especially in the afternoons, since we don't have a lot of people around.
I can't remember. But,
oh, here's a name. Messer. Messer was actually there with me also.
I want to know.
And he wasn't just standing there, he was participating also.
Okay. Well, that's something we'll bring up with Messer when we see him.
Interesting.
What?
When it comes to Jaw and all the things, I did saw them just kind of like arming each other's for fun. Was this the case again, or was it like a
I
deeper
can't understand
reason to it?
anything you're saying. Can you repeat yourself?
I saw them like arming Vendor for fun. Because apparently it was a friend thing they were doing. Was it the case again?
No.
What they were what?
He was asking if they were harming Vander for fun.
No.
Jokes or not for jokes, which I just told him now.
No, it was not for
Give me
jokes.
a moment. I think my voice changer decided to reset. I need to readjust the parameters.
Oh no, that's worse.
That's
That's a lot worse.
You basically have gone completely unintelligible now. Turn the mixer down for it if you're using voice mod.
No?
Yeah, there you go.
Is it better?
Perfect.
Now that's a little bit better.
I don't know why my voice changer reset it. Okay, back in character. So, I was asking if, because I did saw Vander and, them, arming him for fun in Aether. Apparently it's a friend thing they are doing. I don't know if it was the same case here.
Again, no. He already said no.
They were not armed for fun, is what happened, Fletcher. Yeah.
I don't understand humans at this point.
Hey, listen, humans are complicated. Trust me. Very complicated.
I know that. Which is why I don't understand you.
Hey, I'm a wild card. But I'm serious when I need to be.
Look, I don't know what to say. It doesn't feel like I've earned anyone's trust. No one follows my orders. No one listens to me. And the one time that I would expect people to trust me, they don't.
Tris, don't believe I
Don't
trust you.
just walk away. Don't do the thing where you follow me everywhere. Look, I appreciate you caring, but I want to be alone right now. And I probably missed it. Yep, I probably didn't. Fucking Jesus.
the Adventurers Guild and the
Mercenaries Guild.
There is another area, but I've honestly not seen.
Oh yeah, this is Bobbert or Bobbert or Bit.
Dude.
Honestly, voted for Lazuli. She would have made us.
Hi, bye. Are you playing hide and seek?
No. No.
Oh.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Oh boy. Sorry, Kai. I hope you didn't have fucking plans to promote Triss because, I might have torpedoed those in the water. Because, oh boy, everyone's so fucking pissed at Triss. I did not expect this. Holy fuck. Jesus.
I just
We gotta
toss
clear the air a little bit. It will explode and burn you really badly. And
just toss a fan made out of a stick and leaves.
okay. Alright, you can come in now if you want to light pipes or
Wonderful.
explode the building.
I didn't plan to. I didn't want to explode the building.
They should really seal that ether door.
I really wish there was something that fucking...
Okay, I never said that, but yeah.
I really wish there was something causing problems in Redwall, so I could, you know, punch something, stab something. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling in a very punchy, stabby mood. I might go to the forest and find what I can find. But if I do, everyone's in the fucking guardhouse not doing guard work. Yet I, the one that everyone, you know, Triss, the one that everyone is currently up in arms with right now. Fucking asshole took my spot too, asshole. Oh shit. Fine, I will fucking take this spot. And it doesn't look like he can see me from here. Perfect. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Let's have a fucking chat. Provided he's still there. He is not there. Fine, I will take his fucking spot. Hmm.
And I'm sure they're happy to teach. They have all sorts of books and logs and stuff.
If you need anything, look for someone with badge. Hello, I'm Vivian. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. And you too?
Door's broken.
Totally.
Fletcher, one moment. My name's Fletcher.
I got it, David.
Is Damien here?
Yeah. Well, Damien's left. He left silently and away. Probably headed into town, I'm gonna assume.
I saw him earlier. I thought he might have came back.
I'm actually
Basically, I'm gonna let him know as much as I know. Because here's a fun little thing.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I don't even know all this stuff.
Pleasure.
Kai does. Kai knows more about the situation than even I do.
Okay.
So,
Just,
that's why I can't tell you anything.
Right. I mean, sure, we'll ask Kai when that's all.
I think what I would say
I don't even know.
Are you going to explain?
Sure. You want to go in the top and sit and talk?
Sure, why not? Just tell me one thing, just get it off my head. This, you say it is family matters. This family isn't the Dominion family, is it?
If you're asking me if I'm working for the Dominion, no.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know on that part.
I am working directly under Jaw. in the contract that I signed, specifically and very unilaterally, says that I'm only working with Jal and not the Dominion. Also, keep in mind that Kai knows everything. I don't know everything. Jal told Kai everything as far as what I am going to be doing. I don't even know that. I have some clues and some hints. And based on that information, I'm keeping my mouth shut. But do you honestly think Kai would let me join, help Jal if it meant joining the Dominion?
Probably not.
As far as why that happened, Vander made some very bad mistakes that led to his own sister to be kidnapped. Very neglectful choices. Jal and Gwydion confronted him on that. The reason I didn't bring it up in front of everybody is the less details that are out there, kind of the better, because it might hinder some issues. Yeah, most of the public got that we were beating him due to the fact that he let Nabora get into the dangerous situation, but they have no idea who kidnapped Nabora. They have no idea why, or any of the details. Just that Xander fucked up. And he was basically getting disciplined for it. A discipline, by the way, that he took. He didn't say no.
You know better than to do it, yeah.
The reason why
I can't blame you on that. It wasn't your fault on that one.
The only regret that I have is that we didn't do it in the training arena. And I didn't make them drag it over there. Especially when the crowds started showing up. This is the better place for it to happen. If it happened in the swamps or if it happened anywhere else, I legitimately worried that it would end up where they might have pushed too far. Because I think that's the first time I've ever seen Jal kind of pissed. And also keep in mind that they were actually trying to be a little easier on him. But he kept rejecting healing and refusing it. Because he wanted to push himself. Even before the whole stress of being in combat and the adrenaline kicking in. Because he wanted to prove something. But yes, I made a mistake in the fact that I should have had them go into the training arena. So it would be better controlled. It would be easier for crowd control. But I know as far as keeping it here, probably was the smartest choice because they went to the forest or in the swamp. Xander was going to push himself to a bad place. Not even Jal or Gwydion. Vander was pissed himself and was pushing himself way too hard. Somebody would have given, and it would have been a bad situation. Either Xander killed them or they killed them. Either way, it would have been fucked up. As far as what my deal with Jal is, I have a contract written out with him. I am his. Basically, it's not to interfere with any of my duties with the Redwall Guard. Kai wanted to review the contract and go over everything with Kai to make sure, according to his words, not mess up his plans for me. Whatever those fuck up plans are. Guessing, Captain, but given that no one ever fucking trusts me, no one ever follows my fucking orders, I don't know how I can even be captain, much less commander like everyone says that I'm going to be. And quite frankly, I think you should be the commander. As much as provided you want it. Honestly, we could use a little bit more discipline. As much as I love Kai, he's naive sometimes.
That's the problem. A lot of them don't like to be disciplined. It's like running a house full of children.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to Wayne. But we need a change.
Honestly.
Like, it doesn't have to be like a drastic change. Look, I don't think I can be commander either, but everyone keeps telling me that I am. And despite that letter that I co-wrote, like, after today, again, maybe it would be good for people to kind of figure, we're a guard. We're supposed to be here to defend people. And it's a little hard to do that if there's no discipline in the ranks. No one wants to follow orders like they're supposed to. And honestly, as much as Krim has thrown his hat in the ring, I love Krim, but he's going to be worse as far as keeping people in line. He wants to be everyone's friend.
I remember when me and Kai and Alan got in trouble. They let you three be the commander and captains for a day.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't last for more than an hour.
Yeah, because the Daedric Lords showed up, so they're like, yep, need to put you guys in charge again.
Ron struck another guy and yelled at them. That is partially my fault. It seems the way me, Al, and Akai act have reflected on mainly squad mates. Grimrun has taken a lot of the reflection from Kai. That is certain.
Gonna say I taken after Alwyn a little bit.
Most likely. And honestly, by the way, I don't think I really care if you... or what? No, I don't care if you beat a man. It's just I have to care. I'm no better than that.
Oh, I know.
I know you know.
You know, it's funny. All this time we're debating who might take place of whom, and it could just be entirely new people. Who knows, Kai might bring in someone from his family or something. Maybe his brother will be the next commander.
That boy still has a lot to learn. That would never be possible in the next 10 years.
Still, it could be always someone else. Maybe not even someone in the Red Wall Guard. It's a completely mysterious new person.
Probably. I don't care to think on it too much, unless I try not to. Because I think I already know the answer.
Oh? Who
I'm
do you
not
think
going to tell you.
Yeah, I figured you weren't. Who knows, maybe it was me, and then after Kai finds out what happened, it won't be me anymore.
Who knows?
Are they all seriously still in the guardhouse?
Yes.
Not doing any patrols or anything? Like, at least when we're up here, we're able to, like, take a look around and make sure people aren't causing problems from up here, but they can't really see what's going on over there.
There's no one around anyway.
Still, something could always happen. It would be good to have patrols out. Speaking of, I can't tell what that thing is. I see movement, but it's really hard to see in the trees. It's over that way. Oh, that looks like a fairly big creature. A bear?
I wonder how it got in. Tell them to go deal with it. They need practice anyway. Or not to deal with it, but to look in, and then deal with it if they have to.
Attention, Redwall Guard. There is some sort of creature near the beach, near the docks. We would like you to check it out. Do not engage. Just check to see if it's hostile.
We're sending Flesher in to go chat with them. He's going to use Speaker Animal.
That's not a bad choice.
Damon's choosing the smarter.
The creature is aggressive. It's not attracted to reason.
Oh.
See how well they do with it. I'll give them 30 seconds starting now.
Are they trying to lead into the swamps?
That's going to be hard to do. You have to take a boat to get there.
That would be one wild boat ride.
To Redwall Guard, try to make sure it doesn't go near the town.
Actually, there's a feather falling on this. We can technically jump off of this. Always forget that.
face.
Are you a mage? Oh shit!
Get it now! Get it now! Come on!
Keep pizza alive.
That's what I'm trying.
Sleep powder does.
Yeah,
doing it.
Fuck. Yeah, we don't have sick powder otherwise.
Apex, given that I was up there, what did it look like that I even fucking came from?
I have no idea.
Yes, pal.
You're
Can't tell if that thing's the ocean or the swamp.
Yeah, I think you're on Whisper. You're very
quiet. You're whispering.
Going for the farm, eating. You guys just kill an innocent bear.
Sleep powder. I used sleep powder. I didn't kill it.
So all the magic and stabbing and wound you place on it.
Oh, they might have told it. I didn't kill
Attract his attention. I really tried to immobilize it and to.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, no, you just wound, by the way, for that.
What do you mean?
I threw a rock at his face.
It's fine, guys. Just roll with it. Oh, good job. It
I
didn't
mean,
matter.
listen, you're threatening the town. Right. Can't do anything.
Communicating with her.
I tried to say hello and I got charged on.
This is
What do you expect? So
You
skin it now?
Respond?
This is why.
Damn, doesn't mean they change their attitude. It's a fucking bear.
So, question.
Hey,
This is why.
Skin it
I'm
and
hungry.
use it
Piss
for
off.
Can I talk?
Beforehand.
the festival, for food, more?
This is why we use things that are given to us, as in flash powder and other things, to make this more easier to where we don't kill an animal.
I have flash powder. I just wasn't exactly looking to blend everyone.
It's dust.
Surprised it went down as fast as it did.
It was off for a pretty what?
It's a bear, and
Pretty
you are
flashy
throwing
man.
rocks and magic and stuff at it.
I only cast my
Leave the spell, okay. I was trying just to attract his attention.
Well, nothing we can do now.
Take care of it.
Just finish.
Oh, hello.
So is it actually sleeping or is it dead?
It's fucking dead.
It's dead.
Alright, well I got myself a new pelt, so if you guys want the meat or the bones or the cool claws, go for it. I'm gonna get this skinned. Because at least the last thing I did was before I came to this realm was actually monster hunting, so it works.
Are you good at skinning?
These claws might be good.
I practiced it.
I'll take the
on
meat.
top of things. You don't get first dibs. Everyone else here. Oh fuck.
You what?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go out of it. The hunt of the kill really.
I take a lot of meat from animals. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good.
I meant animals, not that sort of thing. I'm sorry.
And with that, I'm walking away.
So that's how you cure fire or eat. Okay.
It's good to know.
Well, that's how I do it, at least.
No, you're not gonna teach him about mana burn.
Anyway, yeah, but before that,
Hey,
hold
come
on.
in here, come in here.
Yeep. There was a big bear, and we all, well, they killed it. Not exactly a good first impression about how they handle issues.
I was saying, luckily you're immune from this dog.
No, this is maybe vacation matter. Not vacation. Oh, what the fuck was it called? And your guards are really gun-ho today.
Damien was like, "Oh yeah, just let them handle it. Like it'll be a test for them." I'm like, "Okay." And it's like as soon as I saw him like pulling stones and stuff, I'm like, "Oh god, okay, they're just gonna kill the bear." Got it.
The thing was just going to deform. There was the whole module of like you guys try to peacefully go away and could have give like a giant honey eye for all of you, but I guess it's not happening.
Hey, look, the guard is a constant state of progress.
I'm just gonna say to you, that's just step one of this thing. There's something way bigger coming his way. If they decide to fight it, I'm not responsible.
Yeah, understood. Oh, hey. They tend to do that, like, all the time. Okay. I need to keep my eye on this one. What you doing, Vivian? What? Oh, what? Technically has Featherfall, but it scared the shit out of me. Holy fuck. Where the fuck is Vivian going? Where the fuck are my guards going? What the fuck? Anyway. One, we don't even know if he is going to pick me as commander. Two, we'll see. Maybe after that whole thing of joining in and fighting Vander.
That's on one.
Okay. 1, 2. We're missing a few people.
One just went in the basement. Vivian also went away. I think is going to the forest.
Going to the forest.
The other place.
Alright.
Also, I just remember. Yesterday I was in the plane of metals. I wasn't here. I was here only at the very end of the day. I don't think I was here during whatever happened.
Most
Don't get me wrong, I'm curious, but I was here, but I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, well... The amount that I will tell you is that Vander did a fuck up.
I see.
Good. They need fuck-ups. Now, just to make sure, nothing's specifically on you that might make you explode, die, or submit to, I guess, a contract, correct?
Oh, I have the mayor thing in me.
So, not Vander, the other thing. That's fine.
What do you mean the mayor thing in you?
Don't worry about it, Smile.
I think I should. The mayor have been doing a lot of things that I disapprove heavily.
Well,
such as
the
enslavement.
mayor... I don't like it either. But that is something that is a problem. There's only so much we can do at a time. There's slaves in where I'm from.
I'm not a slave. What it is it's to protect you all. To prevent another situation where, like, Kai or Alwyn get kidnapped by the Daedra or maybe even something else. That I'm not giving out sensitive information that could cost people's lives.
I'm pretty sure I have one of those too.
So it's more of like a word of silence to prevent Daedra from giving any information about the guns.
Oh no, I blow up.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, cool.
What is going on again?
I saw a dragon.
How big?
Pretty up there.
I don't have
full size.
Here's the thing. If it's a dragon, this time it might actually have some sort of sentience.
Yeah.
Do you want to try?
I mean, he looks like he's just resting.
Not necessarily.
But first, I need to do something if I want to even have a chance to talk to this one.
No. I'm gonna have you three stay here for a moment. I'm going to scout it out.
So you're gonna talk to it?
If it's a dragon,
I'm not going to talk to it.
If I'm offering gold,
I'm going to observe, see if there's any signs that I can tell that it's intelligence. And then from there, if there might be, then you're not hitting it with rocks.
I can tell from here, it's sleeping.
I can tell you what we can do. We can protect the stairs so that no one else comes up there. Then at least you'll observe.
The problem is if someone tries to, like, get its attention, or maybe it was someone's too loud down here, it might cause a problem. So, again, I'm going to scout it out.
It's right next to a town.
Don't worry.
No.
We're just gonna stay by the stairs and make sure no one goes up there.
Stop. Just, please, can you guys follow my orders? Stay here for a moment.
We're technically the same rank.
I'm following Damon.
Alright, I will let you take control.
I want you to do what you were going to do. We're going to stay by the stairs to prevent anyone from going up and causing a disturbance.
Yeah, continue my order. Great. Yes. We know. Go down. Go. It seems to be very fast asleep.
Understood.
Seems to be very deeply asleep, and even the sounds of the nexus doesn't seem to be disturbing it in any way.
That's good. It may have just flown a long way home, or its detour. Chris, what does it look like? Is it chromatic?
It has dull gray, dull green scales, almost olive, with red spikes.
Okay, that's probably its defensive mechanism. It doesn't seem like it will attack outright. So what we're thinking, as long as it's not a metal dragon, we should be okay.
So what, just keep an eye on it, make sure it's not causing any problems?
Chris, can you hear me?
It's
Oh
possible
my god, oh my god, shut her up, shut her up now.
Who? Where?
Sunshine's screaming and yelling.
Chris, can you hear out there? Hey!
Shut her up, shut her up, shut her up, shut her up now, shut up or she's gonna fucking wake up the dragon. Oh fuck, she woke up the dragon. Fuck!
Are you able to move away?
I'm hiding behind a tree and I don't think it's seen me. I'm staying in place and keeping an eye on it. So far it doesn't seem hostile or seeming to try to attack the town.
I'm at the stairs.
They unfortunately couldn't. They unfortunately couldn't see. They didn't load the dragon in, so they didn't know there was a giant dragon up there. I apologize.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. I was trying to wave to them to say, you know, try to like, no, stop yelling, and they just encouraged them. Alright, it's now drinking some water from the pond. It's walking towards the town, but it's not... Seems to be going
If
slow.
that dragon is what I think it is, it may be a green dragon. Green dragons are master of deception, so be careful.
And now it seems to be going to sleep again.
What an interesting day.
Redwall player. Fun little fact, all those magic crystal on the top of the cliff are highly volatile and explosive. If anything would happen to those crystal and detonate on the top, this whole cliff will fall down directly towards the town. And
Wait.
cover it full.
Why do we have explosive crystals? Alright, it's Redwall. Am I able to tell anything about the dragon from observing it?
What is your class again? Fighter or ranger?
Ranger. Oh yeah, I should probably change it. I'm not in night. What the fuck?
Alright, rolling with advantage in this ranger. Bias colors, it is probably migrating, as you can foreseen. The dark skin is just directly a colorful pattern to hide directly in deep green emerald forest. It's the red tip of every horn and spike on it to make you believe this thing might be poisonous or paralyzing in any cases. And you can see the color of the tongue being purple, making you believe this thing feed out of poison, probably.
Would I know if it's able to breathe fire like most dragons, or is it strictly poisonous?
With the roll of a 13, that's all you gotta know for the moment. But you have your suspicion. That's all I'm gonna say.
Understood.
Would Flesh have much more information about it since, you know, he's a dragon, so he would know more information about dragons as a whole?
You wouldn't need to be on top of the cliff and Tris to pass all that to you, and one day at a time.
It seems to be a poisonous dragon. I can't tell if it's one that would be able to breathe fire or not. Pleasure, how stealthy can you be?
That may be a bit complicated, but I can try to just go on the other side of the plateau as far as I can and just observe from here.
Try to be as far as you can. Can you fly to the part of the ridge with the big tree at the end? On the all the way on the other end of the plateau?
I can try that, yes.
Then do it. I think that might be far
Chris,
enough away. And try
are
to
you
be
gonna
silent.
make your Tris, are you gonna make your way to the, like, are we, what's the plan with the dragon? Are we leaving it be or what?
Well, if it breathes fire, that might be a problem with the red crystals. So, right now, it's just gathering information and seeing what
Dragon
we
like
might
that,
need to
I'm
do.
pretty sure it's a cloud of gas. It might disperse.
Possibly.
Poison. Look, I had an idea. You said it
Okay.
was drinking and stuff, and it's probably wanting to rest and relax. I got some good berries. If you want to take some of them, open up on a bag, like near it, and just leave it be, then hopefully it'll eat its food, drink its water, get its rest, and then leave by, I don't know, probably in the afternoon or something.
What if it eats and then wants to stay here and stay for the night?
And then it will probably move in the next day. If not, well, I guess we have a new resident in town.
For now, we don't recommend to leave just food here because they can just smell the food and then get towards it and might be trying to hunt for more because it will make them even more hungry.
Good berries are basically fill you up regardless. You eat one, you're pretty much full. Flesher, are you able to observe and tell more about the dragon from your position?
I leave that to Apex.
Rolling. I see you in the corner, don't worry. Rolling with advantage. Other than the information I already passed to Trish, you would know this kind of dragon sleep at least like 18-hour a day. And yes, do have the ability to spit fire if they want to. It is a rare occasion and last stand of defense they tend to do, but they are able to do so.
Am I able to identify if it's a race of dragon that is usually able to talk and be social?
No, but you can identify this as a wyvern more than a dragon.
Yes, they can still speak Draconic.
No.
So, two questions, Flesher. From what you can see, can it do fire? And also, can you talk to it?
The this one is acting more feral, so the only way to talk to it would be with speak with animals. So yes, by technicality I could speak to it, but they are also very lazy and they do spit fire. When I say lazy, they sleep a lot.
How much is a lot?
18 hours a day? Like a
Jesus.
cat.
Question.
This is a massive big scaredy cat.
Quadruped.
Oh, it's a wyvern.
That's what I thought.
So, poisonous dart. Remember that. Every wyverns have one.
So what it sounds like here, it's going to be a new residence rather than us trying to shoo it away, which I'd prefer to just let it have its peace and then leave.
It's a temporary resident for now.
Yeah.
Need to be careful with the crystals, so... I mean, if there's no provocation, the dragon shouldn't spitfire and blow up the entire plateau.
If
So,
Vivian was
observing
here,
it
I would see
should
if they
be
could
safe.
use magic to make it go to sleep.
I thought it's already asleep, is it not?
Yes, it's already sleeping.
Well, no, but we can knock it into a deeper sleep where we can maybe try to move it.
You want to be careful you don't accidentally send that thing into a hibernation. Just leave it be. Plus, magic might piss it off.
Well, this isn't something that we can just
Wyverns.
leave as is either. There's too many people that want to poke the bear around in Redwall.
Also, another issue. If we do give too much food to that dragon, it might believe that there is a bunch of food here and come back over and over again and believe that this is his territory. And at this point, wyverns are highly territorial.
Oh, that's the reason I want to give them good berry. Don't give them meat or anything like that. Just give them give them a small little bit of good berries. All right. And listen, they eat a tiny amount, they're full, and they're like, huh, okay. Was no satisfaction or anything like that. They'll just think, oh, that was neat, and then just move on.
Food is food.
Yeah, but if it's more animalistic, it's probably wants more of like
Well, what's
the
about
fun
to
in
be
it.
interesting is that, well, we were supposed to have a celebration on the plateau.
Yeah.
There's that
We
too.
just have to move it.
And with a lot more people here to celebrate Kai, because Kai's, has lots of friends. There would be lots of people here for his retirement, and there would be lots of people that would want to poke the dragon.
I mean, I doubt anyone's gonna go up there if the dragon was still here tomorrow. That's why I'm just hoping.
Do you know for a fact that Wayne would want to fight it?
Okay, point is, it's not gonna happen. I doubt it's gonna happen. I don't think anyone's that fucking stupid. Maybe the mercenary guild, maybe the adventurers.
You have no idea.
You don't
how
think
stupid
Wayne
people
is
can be.
stupid?
I don't think Wayne's stupid enough to walk up and fight a dragon by himself in the middle
Yes,
of town.
he is.
No.
He totally
what?
is.
You know what, Tris? Aren't we practically immortal with the nexus? We could just go kill it and not, like, fight
Why are we having a
damage.
podcast over the Sending Stone?
Yes,
not a
we are dealing
podcast.
with a dragon
We're
in the
discussing things,
middle.
Cameron.
We're discussing about what we're doing with the dragon that's on the plateau. So don't scream and yell, maybe, because Sunshine already woke it up and almost caused a problem. So,
We are lucky that Redwall is completely empty at the moment.
Okay, Flesh, what kind of things make a dragon uncomfortable with sleeping? You know anything?
And, well, dragons have a very high sense of hearing and smell, so anything that could be related to food or even just a sound can wake them up very quickly, which is why it's almost impossible to get inside of a dragon lair without them noticing.
Hmm.
So it's a silence spell, maybe.
would a silence spell drive? Would there be anything that would drive them out of like a nest that wouldn't make them hostile? But I mean, this one seems poisonous. Would a fire do it?
it can spit fire. How much I don't know, but it is indeed poisonous. Like every wyvern, they do have a poisonous dart
Well,
at the
no.
end of the tail.
Is there anything that would make it not think this is a suitable place to rest? Like, maybe some.
No food.
Okay. Well, unfortunately there's no way to evacuate all the food in the area. What else?
Or there is a way, but unfortunately, I'm not sure if I can succeed on that. Wyverns can win a territorial dispute by playing in a game where they fight by sending their poison into the adversary's mouth, and if one managed to send the poison in the other wyvern's mouth, he won the territory and the other wyvern leave. Because wyverns are immune to poisons. To their own poison, at least. But I don't know if I can win against a bigger guy.
I mean, I'm poison resistant.
You guys want me to make a wisdom roll?
If you want.
All right. So, I'm not gonna give the answer with that roll, but I'm gonna give some clues here. This is a tropical dragon who use poison and fire and sleep a lot.
Oh, the sun. Perhaps.
I'm not giving more clues.
So if it's... Wait. Tropical.
Wait, you said tropical. Do we have any ice mages?
Make it a little chilly for them. Do you need to cast a wide enough area though? At least around the entire town, just to get it to think that winter's moved in.
Does anyone know where Orion is?
I don't know, unfortunately.
Hey, Grimron. Question. Is there anything in that forest that you're at?
Grimron, I don't know if he muted us after all this broadcast.
It might be just indisposed right now.
But it's a tropical wyvern. In other words, it likes hot climates with water, pretty much. So this is pretty much the perfect kind of place. If we want to change that, we might want to make it unsuitable for his tastes. Probably. I could attempt something eventually, making the floor cold by using metal, but this is only a temporary solution because metal heat up. What do you think about it, Trish? Making the plateau metal and cold.
Can you
Hopefully it will drive him away.
Can you make it cold?
If I transform the floor into metal, yes. But like I said, the sun can eat up the metal pretty quickly, so it needs to be moving fast, or otherwise it will be completely useless.
Well, wouldn't the sun heat up the metal?
Hmm?
Wouldn't the sun here heat up the metal, make it hotter?
That's what I said. It will be cold at the beginning, but the more time will be spent, the more warm it will become.
I don't think it'll be cold enough, and even then it'll warm up to the point where it'll want to stay.
Fair.
We need like an ice mage or one that can deal with Eugene. We should grab Eugene.
Oh my lord, Eugene, you're really saying Eugene.
Well, I mean, he's an ice mage. He can do ice
I'm
magic.
a mage, but I'm not an ice mage.
No.
Well, does
You have an ice sword, he's not an ice mage though.
he can do ice cubes? But, you know, maybe he can make it rain ice cubes.
Oh, he woke up, he woke up.
Ah, shit.
I'm going to climb down very slowly.
Climb down slowly and try to keep yourself seen. If they see you, it might... Alright.
It won't see me here.
Someone needs to head the Aether and get some sort of mage that can do ice. Any mage. Doesn't have to be primarily an ice mage, just one that can, like a soul mage that can do ice. That would do.
Careful.
Who's going to make the trip to Aether to look for it?
And give them a moment. Sunshine is currently talking to everyone. Is the dragon still awake?
It's awake and it's keeping an eye on the whole entire front part of Redwall.
When you say the front part, it's where the sea is, or it's where the town is?
That would be the front part. You know, the sea and everything,
Okay.
the training grounds, etc.
I'm not surprised. It likes tropical climates, so it would like the sea around.
This is one thing we know he can observe. Baxter and Sunshine are heading towards that way. So if it's just observing, then that's a good thing.
Yes. It doesn't seem so hostile, but we shouldn't try to be too close to it.
Alright, again, who's going to make the trip? Because I need to keep an eye on it. Someone needs to go to Aether and try to get an ice mage or any mage that can do ice magic in any way.
I'm going to go ahead and send Fleischer. I'll be here on the stairs.
Understood.
If the wyvern wake up, make sure to try to stay away. I mean, now it's already waking up, I'm stupid. If it notices you and you are too close, try to walk away slowly, like if it was a bear.
Probably won't notice me. I'm trying to be my best to kind of keep out of his eyesight. Let us know the second that you find a mage that can help us out here.
Don't worry, I'm on my way.
now heading a little bit up, and it's now going to sleep again.
Got it. If you got a pad on you, try and draw it as best as you can.
Why draw it?
Because people at least get a visual of what it is. And who knows, maybe someone will like your art and buy it.
Also, one thing I would say, either we get a dark mage, or we get an ice mage. They won't like cold, but they won't like if the sun is gone either. If you get what I mean.
Try an ice mage if best you can. Also, soul mage that can do ice magic would do pretty well.
This just gave me the inspiration of me trying to make the Triconomicon. I'm gonna work on that book.
Fun.
Exciting guard, dude.
At least it is pretty exciting today.
I say that, but I'd rather things not get exciting.
What do you mean? They're already exciting.
No, right now, things are not exciting. He's asleep. Everything is fine. Nothing's on fire. I'd rather it stay that way than exciting. Things are on fire. People are getting mauled. You know.
That's not exciting. That's chaos.
To be honest, when I see a dragon, it would be exciting if it was a metallic kind.
Look, for me, chaos is exciting. It's probably why I keep, having problems with some of the X's that I keep getting.
You win some, you lose some.
From the informations that I have gathered, Oriana seems to be in the forest area, so I'm going here. Maybe I can try to grab Vivian at the same time.
Did you find Rio? Cause maybe he can help. He's a magi, so.
I haven't checked for Rio.
Basically, look for any mage that can help.
Sorry, is there a fucking dragon in the training field?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, the dragon, he shifted to sleeping in the training ground right now.
I guess it makes sense. On the training ground, there's dirt. Dirt is usually pretty warm, especially on the sunshine. Perfect to sleep.
Also, yes, there is a dragon. And we're working on a plan. Are you a mage by chance?
Yes.
What kind of magic do you do?
Lightning, holy.
Okay, so you can't make it cold.
No, I can steal energy from it.
Well, it's already sleeping. It's just a matter of making it move on. So we're trying to get a mage that can make it cold. Way too cold for it, and it moves on to somewhere else.
If you look towards the dragon, I'm on the left by the farm.
Oh God, what are you planning? Oh God, what are you planning?
Nothing, just observing.
Yeah, I'm staying up here and observing it from here.
Looking at it, it's got red-tipped thorns. That's what it looks like all over its body. Some on its wings, one red horn. Definitely like a poison ivy.
Yeah.
If it's a green dragon, it's definitely can do something with fire. That's what normally they have.
Well, what Fletcher mentioned is they can only really do fire if pushed. Mostly poisonous.
Well, if you thought around its body, since it has multiple thorns, that is defense mechanism. But then again, see the horn on its head. Probably uses it to ram into others, do some damage.
I would say that's a very safe bet. Which is, again, kind of why it would be good to have it move on. Because with as many dumbasses are around here, as much as Baxter likes to say, well, no one would be dumb enough, there's like there's a reason why anytime there's a threat in the swamp, there's like a load of people that just run into the swamps to fight it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move around through the town and go towards the gate.
Understood. I don't know his name. Apparently he's a mage. Oh shit. He's pulling something out. You might want to head towards the guild building. He kind of pulled up some lightning thing. I think he might be trying something.
Oh boy.
He might not be anymore. Nope, he's staring at the dragon again. And he turned invisible, so hopefully he's not planning anything with the dragon.
Who joined? Who actually just arrived and saw the dragon?
Well, I think he left. Or is leaving. I don't think he's messing with the dragon.
Either way, the flux is too strong for me, aka my PC cannot handle those words with too many people. So my game crashed.
Understood.
Do you want me to try and go to the forest?
No, now that it's not on top anymore, I'm going to head to Aether, see if I can find a fairly decent mage. Most of them aren't Aether. Also, if they're in the forest, it's going to be a little bit harder to try to find them. So I'm going to try running around Aether real quick. If I can't find anyone, then I will go to the forest. Make sure to keep an eye on it. Flesher, when you come back, observe only.
I know, I won't challenge the dragon. Unless if it's really my last option, but I don't see why. I don't think you consider this place as its territory yet.
Hello. I'm a
Hello.
mysterious goat.
Imbepi.
A mysterious goat.
Don't worry about Redwall. There's just a big dragon there. It's no problem. It's fine.
Yeah, with four people. It's so funny. There's a dragon there, but there's only 4 people there as well. It's so cringe. I'm going to Aether.
I wonder what this is.
You know what he's
Probably
going to
not.
say!
Get out! Jump! Jump!
By the
No,
gods!
I
If
can't
I'm
have
jumping,
any
you
of
jump
you
then.
jump. This is actually pretty good timing. I need all. No, don't you grabs. Nope.
Someone's trying to kill themselves. That's a nice start to the day.
Ryu, can you do ice magic or any kind of cold magic?
I can.
Yes, he knows.
Why?
There's a
Do
dragon
not
we need to
freeze
get
me.
rid of. Like a big ass dragon. In Redwall.
How? I leave for like a minute and then
Hold my
shit
drink.
happens. There was.
Neighbor, what drink?
True. Come on, we're going to Redwall.
But I'm braiding it.
Let's go. Well, another big ass dragon needs a meteor. It's time.
No meteor, Rio.
No, it needs cold.
Just cold. We need it
freeze
to just
fast.
leave.
Oh, okay.
It's a tropical dragon. We just need it to leave.
Very well.
Not so.
Now,
Bad.
Okay, I'm
my apprentice.
Let's go.
It is time.
Grabs ear.
Good.
Let's go.
Wow, you're pretty lucky, Ryu. Seems like a good catch.
I see you're bringing the life of the party.
I think you
Yes.
can let him go now, Ari.
You could say I'm bringing the life of the party with me.
I'll let him go when we get to the portal.
Tell him to join the VC. Because I'm pretty high in the sky, so I don't think you can hear me narrating.
Gotcha. We'll let him know.
Assuming they probably immediately.
God. Yes.
We're really
Go straight to Redwall.
going straight to Red Wall.
He's still sleeping?
Bye, guns.
It is
Still in the training ground.
Lag.
No.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the sky.
He's already
Oh, man.
in map right now.
Oh
so
god,
we gotta
then.
go.
Yeah, attune to your
Okay.
Redwall Guard stone, to our Redwall Guard stones, because that's where the DM is. Cough, cough.
Alright, let me grab it.
Listen, the one thing I would suggest would be that, you know, it's a tropical dragon, you like the sun. You are pretty good with darkness, right?
And ice.
What if we just block the sun? If he doesn't have any sun, he wouldn't have a reason to stay here. Because
That
he wouldn't be
requires
suitable.
a very high level spell. I'm just going to stick to having this whole place turn into winter for a couple of moments. Best
That's
bet anyway.
useful. Also, you want to attune to our
cast
Redwall Guard
darkness on
sending
it?
stones.
Copy. Give me one of them.
Tune here. Andrew sending something to the
I
red
know this might be
Guard.
very
There.
stupid to ask, but do you guys need
I'm
me over
moving
there
to the
right now,
Red Wall
or do you have the
Guards.
situation under control?
Channel.
Ryu is about to help us.
All right, because I was gonna say, if you need
So is
another
just in
taking care of
case.
And we
you
got the
can
cat
come,
here too. We have
but,
extra luck on our
just in case
side.
things goes south, I guess.
I trust
cats.
Rayo can handle this.
2 cats. Sorry.
All right, if you do need me, tell me get over there. Believe me, I experience. Yeah.
I will. You're a little
Now.
close to it. Be very careful.
Let's go.
I'm further away than when I was on the plateau, so.
Okay.
Same
Lead us
distance.
towards the dragon.
Fine.
Alright,
I'm
last
coming
time I...
down. For some reason, the Nexus is being a bitch.
You know, for a dragon that's just here, you know, we need to hustle, you know. The dragon
Yep.
is gonna... There
Yep.
we go. Thank you. Yes. I'm here, brother.
Just keep your voices low.
Oh, it's just in the training ground.
Well, it's been flying all around the town.
Okay.
Just
Listen, I'm going to position myself up top. I'm going to cast...
Just taking nappies.
I'm going to cast a winter-like spell. This place is going to turn cold as hell. Should force the dragon to go. Brace yourselves. I'll need an extra person to help me cast it.
Freeze its ass. Their weak spot is their asshole, right?
No,
Like ice
because that won't work because the other parts of the dragon will still be warm, you see. If we make this whole place cold and make it a winter climate for just a couple of moments, the dragon will go away.
Exactly.
I can help with supporting you if it helps at all.
I'll take the cats. You stay down here.
No shit.
God, I want to make so many jokes right now. I want to make so many fucking jokes.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You could just call me Ari for now.
Ari, of course. And your name?
This is Snow.
Snow. Okay, Ari, Snow, I will need your help in casting this winter-like spell.
Alright, lead the way.
Okay. We go up top.
Don't get yourself hurt.
No promises, okay? Alright, let's see.
I really hope this is gonna be enough.
Vivian, you're
Because
staying
if-
down here.
Oh, dragon stood. Hide. Oh, no. He's going up.
Ah,
The dragon is going to the plateau. Do not get up here.
Fuck. Alright.
Very careful.
It's sort of the center just in case we need to move up.
Okay, I hope I'm not all the way up. He's drinking.
I don't think they were discovered yet.
No. I
don't think they were on top
try
yet.
to be around the tent. around the tree in
I
tents.
really hope they heard my message.
Casters that can cast barrier.
They should.
What Rayo casts should be split up. Jackson can go with one group. Vivian in another. Just in case.
All right, guards, I'm heading over to Redwall.
Is
I
there
can
any?
always watch him from further away on the mountain peak.
Is there anything that would draw its attention? Anything I can put on an arrow and maybe drive it that way?
Something shiny.
Either food.
Or never
or
mind,
even
they're running that
zombies.
way. Let's not drive them that way.
Yes. Oh, fuck. Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Yes.
Is he yawning?
Probably.
Yes, you know he's yawning. Let's do not...
All of you stay down here.
Be careful.
I'm gonna move up.
This is Rayo Genon reporting in. Since the dragon is at the plateau, I shall be using the ocean's waters to make a winter climate for this place.
Understood.
Understood.
I've got 2 other people to help me cast. Now, prepare yourselves. It's gonna get a little cold, but the dragon should move away if I cast this spell correctly.
Jackson,
Roger.
stay down here.
I'm rooting
If
for
the
you
dragon
guys.
comes after them,
Okay, here we
attack.
go.
Their safety comes at all costs.
Now,
Only if it attacks.
Alright, Rio, describe me exactly how you're casting this spell so I can give you all the bonus and stuff you need.
Yep, so with a runic circle down below him, Rayo is going to attempt to cast a winter-like spell over Redwall just for a couple of moments.
Understood. So, you have 2 assistants, you have a rune circle, right?
And also with the staff, so yep.
Okay, so I will combine to a +3 with advantage. Rolling. Understood. You will see the reaction.
Here goes. Divine weather, heed my call. I wish for it to be cold. I wish for it to cover this place in snow. I cast winter climate.
It's now flying and it seems to be heading away. And it seems to be leaving.
We did it. The spell will be up soon. For now, I say just tolerate it until the cold goes away. It will only take but a moment.
Roll, Rio.
Understood.
With an 18, you just cast a cold climate into a hot region. What happened when a hot wind meet a cold wind in some regions?
It's steamy.
It's tornado wind coming.
Hey guys, well, the dragon's gone. Bad news is weather is about to get extremely crazy for Redwall.
Get the inside! Get it inside!
What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, god damn it.
Maybe I messed up somehow.
What do you mean by that? What do you see?
It's cold weather.
EU is cold in a hot place. You know what that mean?
Well,
Hey, Rayo, I'm heading over towards you right now.
I'd better cast a barrier spell.
Yep.
So you can answer the question. What is it?
There's no time. Everyone, meet me in the middle.
This way, now.
I need all the help
Yes.
I can get with the barrier spell.
Really? I was about to say that I would reinforce the walls with metal so it doesn't, destroy the building and take us away with it.
Yeah, well, a barrier spell will make sure that damn tornado doesn't get through.
Understood.
Summon a bloody tornado.
It's a little bit more complicated than that. I'll fill you in a bit.
Guys, you're very lucky. I use lightning. I can probably stop it, but it's gonna take a lot of shit out of me. Oh, that's great then, if that's the case, if you can use lightning.
If that, okay, then you know what, you take care of it. We'll stay in the barrier. How about that?
I'm going to
need a magic circle.
Roger, here, I'll draw a magic circle around this whole place. Give me about a couple of seconds.
I'll start casting. I haven't done this in a while.
Apex, I'm going to infuse the magical circle with gold to enhance its
Huge ass dragon. We tried to make it go away with cold.
Alright.
The cold caused storms.
Tell me, are you
Yes.
natural force phenomenon?
There we go. Finish the circle. Circle finished.
Good job, Rayo.
Conjuring and wanting. Dumping something is a natural
perfect time.
You're right. I'm still gonna try.
You need a bigger mobile shield?
I can probably stop it.
No,
this
The running circle is done.
So,
You've got all the help.
how big it is and the nature of what it is, I will not penalize you because you know how to deal with those kind of stuff, but you will not have advantage. It will be directly a stretch roll, so you negate the penalty of natural disaster like this.
I will take what I can get.
Damon, do you need to borrow some of my mana? I know you're trying to destroy with lightning. I have holy. Maybe that might work.
Not really destroying it, more like pushing it away.
So, with a 5 plus 2 to a 7, you realize the cold wind has been mixed directly into the hot tropical environment of the beach. You can see directly the wind rising up as all the clouds jester and darken the sky, and suddenly you can finally see the tornado, the twister, crashing down directly, slowly moving. You are not able to overstop and brake directly. You can deflect slightly in the direction, but it will still hit the town regardless.
Wait, where's it coming from, Apex? Is it coming from the ocean?
From the
Where you were casting exactly earlier.
Wait, this is great then!
Here's the nexus code.
Now then! It's my turn! Waters, heed my call! In the name of the water goddess! I beseech thee! Surround this tornado and push it in a direction of another origin!
I shall cease.
Quickly! If there's any of you attuned with water, help me!
Yeah.
Helping. Soul Affinity can help with that.
Water.
I'm using the waters of the ocean to push this tornado in another direction.
Alright.
Damon, you feel a hand on your shoulder?
If anybody involved is ready to help, I am willing to give, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a +4 on this roll. No, though, before you all accept to do this, if you fail this roll, the simple tornado will turn into an hurricane around the area.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
Good to know.
A hurricane is good.
No
a hurricane is good. You don't want a tornado.
I survived those. We're fine.
Hurricane.
Alright, rolling.
Have you traveled by sea?
Hurricanes are 5. We're fine.
So, with the combined help of many mages, you pour your mana, digging your feet underground. You feel the dust pushing back as the ley line is fusing directly multiple of your powers. You feel the combination. It is more surgical than you think. You try to push it back, but you realize that will just bring more and more trouble. It is more about splitting and eliminating the cold wind casted earlier to free the area out of it than just trying to destroy the phenomenon. As you all cast with an 18 plus 4 to a 22, surgically you manage to split out. Some of the clouds will remain and strong winds will push by, but ultimately you manage to break down the tornado with the combined effort. Though, since it is multiple mages even fighting what you call Mother Nature himself, you all down at 1/4 of the mana you have. This is how much exhausting it is to fight nature himself.
And all of this to get the dragon away.
All of us.
We did it.
Okay. I think I can safely say this might land me in some legendary book or something. Maybe.
Bullshit.
I mean, yeah.
You can already cast a meteor.
Don't knock yourself short.
Thank you, all of you.
We saved the town.
I don't.
But we did it.
Sends you 40 gold.
Red Wall is saved.
Yeah. We did.
Oh.
Yeah! We
Can you give
did
this to
it!
him when he's mana?
Krem,
You might wanna
you
give
know,
him some
grab
too.
him.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'll pick up Pixie real quick. Come on, Pixie.
Come on.
You guys
sorry.
can't collapse like that. Built up some endurance.
What was your name again? Goddamn. Could have woken up more gently.
Tried. Didn't work.
Well, regardless.
Mana potion.
Thank you.
Hands you 40 gold for your assistance.
I know.
You helped with a dragon,
I'm
and
gonna share some mana with you.
you also helped with
You are
Ergen.
drained.
I know you don't help for the money,
just took a
but
potion.
hands you 40 gold.
Slow. Thank you. I'm just happy that Red Wall is safe. Sorry about the tornado.
I know, but you know, mana potions and stuff. I'm sure you'll have to recover your mana after this. So you deserve to be compensated for helping.
Of course.
Jackson.
Well, once again,
around here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to build a snowman?
I never built a snowman before.
Don't you
Snowball
fucking
fight.
throw- No.
Is it my
well,
natural
okay,
ability?
so I've learned a very valuable lesson today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Nature sucks.
It really does,
Tell
actually.
me about it.
No, fighting
Rayo.
nature sucks.
Yes, that.
Krem.
Well, at least
I can't
all of the
believe
Red
you.
Wall people can play with
How could you
snowballs.
act so childish when you're about to become the commander of the Red Wall Guard? I mean, who would do things like snowball to the face?
Yeah, this effect will be gone
Oh, they
tomorrow.
got a snowball at you
So
too.
enjoy it while you can.
Ah, come on. I'm supposed to be a rogue. I'm doing things sneakily.
That we didn't have to fight, but that was quite a consequence.
I'm just glad I was able to do something to help you guys out.
Strength very strong.
Yeah,
I
you saved
appreciate
the dang
it.
town, along with the help of your lovely friends here, of course, too.
I couldn't have done it without them. My friends are my power.
Yes, yes, they are.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would have been really bad if the town was destroyed for Kai's retirement party tomorrow.
Yeah, luckily we took care of that. Oh, good.
Vivian!
Hey, it's snowing in Redwall. Thanks to me. Feel free to enjoy yourself.
Snowball!
Oh, wrong one.
Enjoy the day. A Redwall snow.
Sorry, it's been chaos. I know you've been here before.
It's not my job to track down what you want.
I'm used to
I want to make a bow.
I'm Aurelia, but people call me Audrey for short.
It's a good day. It's a really good day.
I'm just glad everyone's all right.
Oh yeah, with everything that was going on, I forgot to ask you about that whole little poster of yours.
You see a bunch of snowballs.
Uh-oh.
Tara. You ready?
I'm your friend.
Damn, that's fucking.
It's a Redwall Christmas.
I helped with that.
One wraps around.
I've done it before.
Right in the face.
Not as strong as that.
Oh, fuck. How did you do? Oh, yeah, magic. Bucky. How did you? Oh, yeah, magic.
That's something on the docket to learn. Definitely have to do some
You missed one.
nature.
Oh.
That was a good one for you.
That was a good one.
If only I'd speak with. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's kind of messed up if I said if only I'd speak with the animals.
Snow.
You see a whole line of
You know magic, right?
Snowball.
like a big pile of snowballs. Have fun.
Integrate, I guess.
Let's see.
19.
If I...
You see like this whole big ball snow left here above Ararian.
And you'll feel like a
That's one
tingle in your brain.
I haven't done this since the one mission of that one sword town. I'm gonna fuck this place.
Or you also meow inside your head.
We dealt with the problem in the perfect time before people actually get their nose into it.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not in your head. I'm just speaking to you.
Hey, hold on. Let me go back to my position because I'm getting impaled.
these boats.
Getting levitated by a bunch of snow, so I'm trying to dodge that.
Samuel Gravelboom.
I'm gonna throw a giant snowball at you. I'm throwing a giant snowball at you.
I'm gonna go ahead and check town real quick, make sure there's not anything messed up there.
Yeah.
So you really did want to build a snowman.
Yes, and ignore these shields. These are my representations of the snowman that I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you try the curve of the fucking snowball?
A snowball hits you in the back of your head.
You know, I kind of quite like it like
snowman.
this. The snow really bothered me ever.
Reminds me of Valoff. You know, Torg's place.
Sorry.
There you go.
Slight suck on your shirt. Put snow there. Immediately melted. You motherfucker.
Oh, wait.
Man, that's one hell of a nose.
Up here.
One heck of a schnoz.
You can see from that. No problem going eternally.
Wait, hold up. Here we go.
That was something.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
No!
Only wish I wasn't on a.
I already get it.
Oh, yeah.
Going to melt the ice. That's in your shirt.
Yeah. Every day it gets worse.
I mean, this is all probably gonna get melted
Okay,
by
my
the
best
time
to
we come back here.
concentrate.
But, you know,
So I
I'm
don't,
glad we had a little bit of
And
fun.
then prestidigitation.
Oh! Yeah,
Oh yeah,
so...
I forgot that is the chance of occurring some reason.
You know how over in the forest is what we seem to be calling it?
Outside forces.
I've been actually spelunking in the caves a little bit with a few others, and well, I've been able to make some kind of progress with the documenting the local fauna and stuff like that. I do have to check my notes with some other stuff that's already been discovered, just to be sure if what I discovered down there was either something new or something that we've already seen before. A lot of weird plants.
Just be a little careful.
Well, the reason why I was drawing the photos of the plants and stuff like that was mainly because I didn't want to, well, I didn't want to take anything because none of the spirit of the island's already upset with people taking stuff as it is.
They remove my soul, or how should I say, my heart, and I get replaced with a... With a what? A dragon? What?
You know what?
Why am I
Puts 2 smoke bombs for the eyes.
What's going in my heart? A dragon?
Huh?
I like it.
Yeah.
I guess it's smoky.
Everyone get on Looney Chariots!
What is that? Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
He can probably help you.
Fuck.
Close your collar. What the hell is that? Put snow inside your shirt.
No, stop. Time to stop fooling around. Vivian. Kind of crush this shit out. Your nature, right?
Yeah.
Something.
Can you use the vines to figure out what's underground? There was obviously something trembling underground.
I could probably feel it instead of using vines.
Then do it.
Alright.
Also, I hear something in the fucking ground.
Oh, like that?
Oh, where the fuck is it?
We should hold on. This way.
This seems some kind of creature.
Hey guys, what's that rumbling?
I rolled an 18 and a 1.
What? Did it just fuck up Otis's grave?
He must have destroyed all the snow.
Oh, that bastard!
Otis's grave. Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
The ground. I don't know.
He probably ate the bones of Otis.
I can fix that, right?
I hope it did.
Would you be able to sense it?
Please fix Otis's grave, please.
Be careful.
You might want to cast mend on it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Hannah, any clue where that worm thing came from?
Anyone else hear that?
Right now, we're still here, so you should probably go.
Vivian, before you fix the grave, figure out what's causing that. We need to get rid of that first before we repairing.
I'm just here, but if you need the dwarf's help,
You focus on that. I can.
We would greatly appreciate any help.
Okay. Well, I guess that's my job.
And then we might have information on how to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully without having to fight would be nice.
Oh wait, I think it's gonna head into Ingot Top.
Ah, it's their problem then. Oh.
No, it's not. That's...
Is that a sandworm?
Why? Is there?
Why would a Sandworm be here?
There's a lot of things I wonder why they're here.
Let me see something.
Okay, where is it?
I can sense a few things in the ground. They do dig up.
Yeah, I'm sensing for it.
Sorry. Is currently large, quite large, long, extremely. Around like 13 feet tall-ish. It's out way through the mountain right now.
That's what she said.
And there's around like 13 of them.
What?
Huh?
You're joking, right?
I didn't fucking hear that. I didn't fucking hear that.
King does who keep digging, isn't it?
Primron, this is Rayo Genon.
Not my door.
If you could come to me, please. I'm at the battle area. I would greatly appreciate it.
Maybe herbs, potion stuff.
What seems to be going on?
It's always in need of those.
Oh, I just needed to speak with Primron about something.
Sure, I'm just introducing myself, and if anything in the future, just come find me.
What you got going on?
I mended the tombstone the best I could.
Thank you.
Remember that one fae that I was dealing with?
Ooh, what's the situation?
I believe so.
Also,
I need your help, my friend.
We don't know.
If I
There's
need to
definitely
make any
something in
requests,
the ground
I need
that's causing a problem.
Last time I
but
dealt with a
we'll
fae, it
deal with
almost
it.
killed a lot of
a
people.
request for aid.
What's going on with this?
If you need any help, do let me
This
know.
archfey has stolen my baby brother.
Maybe help put that up there or something like that.
You can definitely. I can post it. I can make a listing at least on the board. No,
I'm assuming you need help with this?
Of course, we will speak
Perhaps me talking to the fae? Or is there no time?
No, we're killing him.
Open contract.
Of course,
We're killing the archfey.
I will provide transportation.
Good luck killing an archfey.
But I do need to get a particular resource.
If it was
You
that
have cold steel?
if it was that easy, I wouldn't have any favors owed to an archfey.
Sounds like it.
This sword
So
was made
lots of
for me by a
sandworms,
good
like
friend.
lots of them.
How many is a lot? Cool.
I was told 13.
Are they all heading towards Enotop or?
Currently
Delay?
they're not doing anything. There is one close, but there's more than one. As long as those more than one don't come up, yeah.
Look, if they're in the ground, they'll have to deal with the rats underground.
I forgot about the rats. Oh, the rats. Oh, they came out.
Are they rats?
Yes.
Figuring it out.
But I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
There's thousands of rats on your red wall, underneath your feet, all over the place.
No, I am not at all. I am a independent force. I've been working.
Hundreds of thousands.
He's part of my crew.
Seas of mice and rats underneath the town. Rivers of mice and rats, like underground tunnels and rivers of mice and rats.
How do you get solar supplies?
So far, so
I'm sorry,
good,
what?
I guess they're trying to figure it out.
How do you guys still have supplies?
Smack them.
Had a fight with.
They stay underground, they don't come up.
Oh, brother, I've had a very interesting day.
Shall we?
Well, if anything else
Do you need some help over here? Do you need some mending?
I'm spent.
That's
See you all next day.
Shoot.
And
Take care, brother.
get ready for next day. It's gonna
Congrats
be a
on your
day.
promotion, Commander.
Just remind
Thanks.
me over to Aether.
Thanks. I'll love to take the responsibility, so you can relax.
Brother,
You're welcome.
I'll be enjoying the snow.
Exactly.
Thank you again for all your help, everybody.
Well, I'll retire for the night. I'm spent after that thing.
Yep. I'll see ya.
Prepare for tomorrow.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. Make it sound like I'm the one that's gonna get promoted.
Snowball, though.
Yes, I can assist you.
Deal with it.
Don't give a knowingly. Don't.
Have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Yes, I will give that.
Don't go like you know something.
well, you know things that I don't know, so I'll definitely go.
No, I actually, I'll be honest. I was telling Damien that I actually don't know jack shit. That's why I can't. I literally can't tell you guys because I literally don't know. Kai's the only one that knows the full context of everything.
Said it was compatible.
The only thing I literally know is that I'm working for John. That's literally all I know. As far as what I will be doing, only Kai knows.
It's amending to his head.
That's fine.
I'm fine. You have catching up to do.
I guess.
You're fine.
I want to say,
He's the worm business.
first off, I'm sorry for my absence. I had some stuff I had to take care of. Other things that I have on my plate. But
Fine right now.
I am extremely thankful for your guys' resolve.
No.
It's nice to know that Redwall is in good hands, even if I'm not around.
Of course. Let's just say
Okay. See you later.
it's a whole new perspective when you've got a arcane heart now.
I almost feel like checking out.
Oh. Why you mention that? I need to figure out how this mirror works. That's why I'm heading
People
up
are
to
fighting over there.
to go do my studies.
Oh, they're training.
Who knows?
Get someone to, what's it called? Analyze? There's a spell for it.
Well, we have already looked at it, and there's some odd things here and there. But it's a pretty interesting arcane focus.
Okay. Nice. Good find.
I think with some of my studying, this would be considered a minor boon. But I still got a lot to learn from it.
Who knows? There is one other thing that I have to also inform you guys. Even, of course, if tomorrow might be, we'll say, a judgment day. We need to not forget about you already dealing with it, the mercenaries. You know, we had leverage a little bit with Kai. That's gonna change. Who knows if Damon's gonna leverage them, or he'll just be with them. I think he did well today. I'm surprised.
Even if Damien can't, I feel like I get on with Garrick pretty well, so I've even gone on a couple of missions for him, so I feel like even if Damien, who is definitely going to be the one that's going to be commander,
What happened with the mercenaries today?
Quite a few things. You'll be caught up on that.
it's not mercenary things, it's different.
Yeah. It's personal business. That includes someone with the mercenaries.
Let me go ahead and have that discussion with you right now in private.
Sure. Am I allowed or not?
No, you're not. Sorry, I don't mean to be brute, but like blunt like that, but no, I can't tell you. Sorry.
Leadership business.
Don't worry. One day.
Basement. What the fuck? Did I think I saw things. Alright.
Rolling.
Uh-oh.
Step back here.
God damn it.
No, you did imagine things, Tris. You did something. Rolling for trap number 1 of this delightful
Do I get any advantage on it since I'm a ranger, maybe?
Were you going prepared thinking there might be a trap, or
God
you
damn
went
it, no,
right?
I was constantly thinking about what I needed to tell Krem about the whole situation yesterday.
I gave you
with
the
being...
biggest clue ever. I was actually waiting on the thing.
I just imagine. I just thought I was quote unquote seeing things.
I stare at all of you.
What I would say
for
is
like 10 minutes.
What I will say
I
is
have my view distance low, so
is if I was seeing what I was seeing, then Trish would be wary and would check the door before opening it.
All right, roll your trap.
All right, rolling. So, with 5 on the dice, Trish,
you will literally trick fall directly from a trick wire on the floor, as multiple silverware like kitchen knife will fall from the ceiling, impaling directly on your armor. Not causing any injuries, but your back is scribbled directly of kitchen knife on your...
What the fuck?
Whoa. You got some...
I thought I saw
potion on you?
something, but I thought it was just... Oh, fuck me.
Hold on.
I think we might be dealing with the Fae. This seems like a Fae bullshit thing.
If there's one thing with the Fae, they can't lie. So, let me just say real quick. Is there a Fae in here? Yes or no?
They can't lie, but they can, you know, not say anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, if anything, tell me, what is that laughter? Because I've never been to the Feywilds before. And I've never been anywhere near the Fae. Besides that one time in that court we sent Asmodeus away.
I've been to the Feywilds, I've been to the Fey Dark. But I don't know what this thing
Give me one
is.
second. We have some mana potions upstairs. I'm gonna see if that's not trapped, though.
While he's doing that, I'm checking to see if there's any more traps.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ladder. Yeah, I'm seeing if
Yeah.
anything's trapped. I'm gonna go upstairs see if that's trapped too. That's what I said. I was like, okay, what's going on?
By the way, in basement right now, there's no light source.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, rolling... Oh, with an 11, you do manage to climb with difficulty directly. It is way more exhausting than normally it would be. You're like out of breath when you're on the other side. Trish, are you standing here doing nothing until your camera
Oh, okay.
coming back?
No, like I was... Okay, so, yeah, she's gonna check to see if there's any other traps that she can find. You know, checking with, like, if there's any more tripwires here,
Hold on,
or if there's
Trish.
anything else. Yeah?
Crim's gonna try to illuminate the area with his halo.
Okay.
Understood. As you do so, you can clearly see in front of Trish multiple of piano ropes meant to slice and cut anybody who would walk through it.
Well then, seems like we have a trickster on our sleeves. So,
that's why I was saying Faye bullshit.
Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding.
Don't stop. Sometimes there's traps for traps. She's gonna check to make sure that she can, like, cut the wire before and make sure that there's not gonna be, like, another trap set off by cutting the wire.
Rolling with advantage. Because Ranger... Well, instead of this nat 1, we're gonna take that 19, and you're gonna see directly that one of the rope is specially made as a tripwire going directly at your barrel of alcohol to explode and unleash a deluge of liquid flame toward you and consume you as it immolts both of your bodies.
Hi.
It's gonna seriously think about it, because, you know, being drowned in alcohol might sound really good. No, I won't do it. Alright, so, yeah, this is why you check. Traps within traps, probably within traps. If I were to cut this, it would also trigger the alcohol going boom.
So are you telling me that we have to essentially snake our way through these wires without cutting them to get to the thing?
Well, it depends. If I can
Would
see
you
if
like
there's any
some-
way I can cut this wire without triggering the other trap.
What are you using it for?
maybe we can. Maybe you can. Oh, wait! I know what you can do.
Hmm.
It looks like the wires might be big enough for you to kind of like slide between very carefully, though, and then you probably get to the barrel to help undo that thing so it doesn't, cause any problems.
Well, if I can disarm this without triggering that trap, that might be best, because it'll be easier than trying to sneak my way through that. But I also don't know yet if there's any way I can disarm this without tripping the other, so that's what I'm checking right now. So is there any way I can
recreate that really cool play? Improbable Quest. They have a really cool soundtrack.
But if I accidentally trip, or if I fall, or if I get really unlucky, because I tend to be very unlucky, explosion?
But you can see the wires. You're very dexterous. I've seen you before.
This feels like a mistake. This is going to feel like a mistake.
Oh, something fell behind us.
No. The hatch just got shut down closed and sealed with quite the large amount of bar blocking the exit.
Ah, fun. Okay. So,
you know what? How about you do your idea then?
Alright. Is there any way that Triss can see where she can cut the wire without tripping the explosive and the alcohol?
As you sweat with your knowledge directly as a ranger, you have a yellow, red, and green wire.
Oh my fucking god.
Grimron, you have a manual in your hand. Maybe you can help her directly to the zone.
Oh my fucking god.
Listen, I'll keep talking so no one explodes. All right. So you see 3 wires?
Yeah, I see 3
general
wires.
Knowledge. All right.
I got the book.
You know that she has to respell her name in reverse, and sometimes adjusting the yellow wire to the red wire location and cutting out directly the green wire.
You know what? Screw this. I'm going to try to sneak through the wires. All right.
Would you like a little bardic inspiration?
Sure.
Are you a bard?
I'm studying bard. Out of character, Crim's actually studying bardic shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
It's going to just put this here for right now so it doesn't actually hit something. All right. Going to just like do somersaults and cool shit and just dive through the wires.
Rolling across through the wires. With an 11, you're gonna be able to pass all the wires, but it's way less elegant than you were thinking it would look like.
I looked so badass with that, but not really. Alright. Gonna climb up here. Can I access the thing from here? Can I access the thing from here? God.
Sorry, God was speaking to another god.
I see. Am I able to, like, reach here and disarm whatever trap?
Sure, if you have the instruction how to disarm it, Crimron.
Oh my god! Alright, what do I see?
Is it a complicated system of pulley and valve directly injected directly through arm directly? It's something slim like a pipe bomb directly linked with the products you never saw directly from the Fadar. There's a lot of powder which is just waiting to inch. You have directly to readjust 3 of the pulley and rechange directly what seems to be the poles to realign with some of the wires, helping you to reach at the back and disarm this bomb.
God, this is too much like my 4th dimensional job. Alright, there's a pipe bomb with 3 pulleys. that have to be
bomb with 3
adjusted in the
pulleys.
right height.
Are there numbers on them?
Are there numbers to them?
733.
7 33 94. God, I'm getting PTSD from today.
Okay, so that does it have a date of manufacture?
What's the date on it?
There's no date, but there's a reverse triangle.
It doesn't have a date. It just has a reverse triangle on it.
Reverse triangle. Okay. Not an inverse square, but a reverse triangle.
Correct.
And definitely not an upside down circle.
Correct.
Okay, reverse triangle. Okay. Yes.
You got to make
It's
sure.
today Tuesday.
You got to make sure.
This is Tolkien. Just keep back. Trust me.
The reverse triangle.
I don't know where to even begin, but
triangle page.
just get me in a fucking healer's guild.
Are you sure it's not the undecided triangle?
My King Spiral.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said for a second. Can you repeat that?
Is it a reverse triangle or an indecisive triangle?
Reverse triangle.
Reverse triangle.
Are you sure it's a reverse? Not too sure. If you look at it, it might be the other one. You're not too sure.
It's going to take another look at it.
Also,
Rolling.
Make a call for the sending stone. Oh wait.
By the way, your sending stone is gone. And Trish too. I had time to pickpocket both of you.
Aw, god damn it. Guess I'm gonna deafen. Alright.
You don't know. With a 5, it's too hard to do in darkness.
Gonna go into customer mode. I can't tell what shape it is. What's an inverse triangle?
It's like a triangle, but it's backwards.
Like, which backwards is it? Like, is it up and down backwards or left and right backwards?
It's left and right backwards. Like the flat part's still on the bottom, but it's but it's backwards.
No, this is like up and down.
Oh, it's an up and down one?
It's up and down, but it's like left and right, but up and down.
That's okay. There, that's the indecisive triangle. Okay, I see. What does manufacturing like? Where's the origin? Was it made in? Where was it made? It might say it on the very back.
It says it was made.
Made. All right, cool. So it's not disassembled. Great. All right. So it says here. It says to use the manual for further instructions.
Perfect. Then use the manual. Do I put the manual on top of the pipe bomb, or do I just do I push it against the pipe bomb?
I think you have to use the manual to slam all of the levers at the same time.
Okay, toss me the manual then.
I hope I don't hit one of these fucking wires.
Don't worry, you got this.
This is where years of playing gnome ball is gonna pay off today.
Rolling. 17, that's gonna do his job and fly through without hitting any of the wire.
Yes!
Okay. This is gonna take very careful and considerate.
Those moments, Tris, you're thinking, man, having a teeth tool would be handy right now.
Well, the instructions say use the manual, so I'm using the manual like the manual says. So, just going to be very careful and
As you place the manual near the trap, trying to slap on it.
Yeah, she's
Something
slapping
on
it with the
prison-
manual. She's using the manual.
Yeah, you're supposed to slap it with all the levers down. At the same
Something
time.
of prison that will happen as a hand come out of the manual and slap the fuck out of you for a moment. As you see an imp coming out with a small hat, working hat, like a miner going directly at his mine shaft work, coming out with glasses and directly a full suit of armor. You see the imp coming out and pushing you back directly, as saying, "All right, laddie, let me do my job here." And you're gonna hear directly the pressure as you hear the wire disassemble, and suddenly the imp, hold on, going back directly in the book, disappearing.
See?
All right.
No, I mispronounced it. That was Emmanuel. That's the guy who lives inside the book.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. Use the manual. Whoever uses the manual cuts all the cables.
Okay. So
is there any... So before we do this, let's check to see if there's any more traps.
Alright, I'll shine my halo around, see if I see any more weird wires hanging.
Alright, you do not see any more wires hanging.
If you open anything, open it very slowly.
It's going to check all the seats, make sure every single seat is not trapped in any way, shape, or form.
It's true that
seems to have several nail placed on top of it.
Ah, I see. Now, if I remember correctly, Faye can also shapeshift, right?
Grimron, with a 16, you managed to dodge at the last minute what seems to be a full pot of jar of jelly directly attached upon the ceiling, flying back to crash upon your face, but you managed to dodge it in time.
Alright, I'm going to check every single part of the ceiling to make sure there's not any more traps on the ceiling.
As you look...
the jelly jar.
It's only jar of jabs everywhere. Attached on ropes to fall down and crash in your face.
You know what? Maybe we should go somewhere else to have our talk.
We need to solve this problem. Do I see anything under the table?
Nothing to be seen under the table.
Is there any traps, like, on the ceiling over here?
Do not seems to be appearing.
Okay, get over here, Krem. Do. Oh, gee. Trish being a ranger actually comes in handy for once. Is going to use an arrow and try to set off all the ceiling traps so they just all come crashing down.
It is nearly like a Christmas tree riding up, and you hear so many jars falling down, slamming. You have jam in every direction, sticking in every direction, and you keep hearing the laughter of the fairy having a blast of his life right now.
Can I use my hearing to tell where the laughing is coming from?
Sure. You can see the chair with the nail on.
Which chair?
One finger. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's because I'm not my DM avatar, I forgot about that. And the one I'm right above, if you have my nameplate on.
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's the one right in front of us right there.
Alright.
I think you hear from that one.
And as you do, you have a flash happening, as you have multiple chair and tabouret appearing around you, and you see this one rushing, escaping, climbing, and bursting out through the hatch. Well,
there it is.
Prop-on fairy.
You know, I heard of a, this kind of reminds me of a storybook, but there's also a song in it that usually would make, so there's like this castle, and all the things are basically people, but they were cursed because of a monster that lived in there.
Yeah.
Or he used to be a guy, now he's a monster, yeah. You think maybe if I sing a song, we'll start dancing, we can find out where the thing is?
Go for it.
Alright. C'est la fête, je le diable à nazionnette. Au chantolom n'imagine chérie, ni mon affonette.
Oh, just to inform you, the thing escaped by the trap. That was the Tabaret himself. They just, prop on how that worked.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, it's somewhere in the room, it's just a thing now.
Oh no, it's gone. It's gone upstairs.
gone.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it left.
Oh, it's upstairs now. Yeah, okay. Come on, let's go. C'est la fête, nos endeavors. By the way, I'm sorry. You hear me trying to sing in a French song? Have it's just garbly gone nonsense. Alright.
I didn't know you knew Abyssal.
French?
You see how bad it was? Anyways.
I thought that was Spanish.
Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna interfere with the wrath of the gods.
If you're the wrath of the gods, yeah. Maybe I should try your song. Well, I see. Wait a second. If it's here, it's probably watching us, and it's probably staring right at us right now. Flash! I should have warned you about that, but I would have warned you.
That would have been great, yeah.
Yeah, no reaction as you flash and realize this beautiful ladder leading to the outside world.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's gone.
Ah.
You did a good job disarming that bomb. Or getting to the bomb to get it disarmed by the manual.
Well, think my bow that, after what, 6-7 months, whatever time is, finally getting a bow, being an actual ranger, and having range. Fucking
Someone
crazy.
has to clean up that jelly.
You know what, let's just have a chat here. We can ignore that.
We're gonna get ants.
No one's going to know about that till tomorrow.
We're gonna get ants.
No, it's fine. I will.
We're gonna get ants near the barracks where people sleep.
Look, we already have like rats all over Redwall in the ground. They're probably going to take care of it.
In the ground. Wait, you want the rats to come in to eat the ants? Rats are.
No, the rats are going to come and get the jelly first before the ants even get there.
Well,
and then they're going to leave because
God.
there's no more food down there.
There's also potatoes and all our other food that's down there.
Well, fuck. I mean, I'm not going out there and cleaning all that shit up. Are you?
I'm gonna clean it up tonight.
All right, I'll help you. I will help you clean up tonight.
All right. Anyways, what were you gonna tell me before we were on our little improbable quest?
So I beat the shit out of Vander.
Why?
Because he fucked up.
What did he do?
He made very dumb decisions and almost got his sister killed. Or actually, his sister's kidnapped and is getting tortured right now.
What's with everyone's relatives getting kidnapped recently?
It's a good way of getting someone to do what you want.
We've gotten a lot of money, a lot of kidnappings here.
Also, a good way of inflicting pain. They want to inflict pain on Jal, so they can't get Jal. It's the next best thing is Nabura.
You'd think we'd have like something more original.
Also, it would have never happened if Jal was, or if Vander was, responsible, made sure his sister was safe, and goddammit, is it back? Is that our Fae friend, or is that something entirely new that we are dealing with?
Greetings. Now it's bigger. Mm-hmm.
And now it's kind of come together again. Are either one of us able to identify what this is?
You can roll if you want to.
Yes.
Sure. It is known in Elven language as Isava Kadervizid, who literally mean glowing flying hands.
Well, Trish knows no Elvish, so it's...
Yeah.
Oh, this is flying green things.
It's flying hands.
Flying
No
hands.
getting in there for jam.
Do you know... I can't ever say it. Actually, no, I learned a good trick. They told me I might be able to work this. Come on. Boop, boop.
Well,
So
look at
I've
these
been
things, they're
recently
eating all the
told
jelly.
that I can't do prestidigitation because I can't ever fucking say it. But apparently, I can use alternative ways of casting it.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah, that. But I've been told that I can say other things. So let me test this out. Let me focus. Let me calm my mind. Fully got this. By the great and powerful bald one, clean this piece of shit up.
Are you calling upon the powers of Signor Fabuloso?
I am.
And with this, everything burn. No, I'm joking.
God damn it. No, 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 no.
It is clean as the ants leave the location.
Okay.
And the trapdoor seal behind you as the library has been pushed on top of it. No, I'm joking.
God damn it.
Library. Where do we get the books?
God damn it, we're in that library, aren't we? God damn it, no, no. Alright, anyway. Now that that's been taken care of, let's go back to our fun little discussion. Do you want ants? That's how we get ants. You were right. So
I'm just trying to get to my magic list. I'm gonna be a captain one day, right?
I mean,
Maybe.
you're getting promoted to commander tomorrow. It's definitely going to be you.
I'm just trying to... Man,
I'm messing with you. As
No,
much
I mean,
as I
like-
think you would be a great commander, Kai has already given me his thoughts on it, and his thoughts is you can't be a commander juggling different things. And I think with the fact that
Right.
you're juggling a lot, he probably won't pick you. That's
yeah,
the
it seems
only...
like every other day people need me to come along with them.
That is like literally the only reason why he probably wouldn't.
In fact, I've been debating something.
Yeah?
I am a sergeant in the guard.
Yes.
But I have been debating on maybe going back down to a guardsman. Been thinking about it.
Really?
Sergeants are needed. Well, it's like, I don't know. I could probably still be a sergeant here without having to be here all the time. It's just that there's just been so many things that people have been needing me for. Like, not mindless adventures, but like serious problems that people need helping. And I feel like sometimes I get a little bit too pulled away from the guard sometimes. And I do feel bad. I mean, like today, we had a dragon. I mean, I'm so proud of you guys for actually solving the issue without having to resort to violence, because that was actually what I was worried about. I was like, crap, they're going to fight the dragon, and they're going to get the town destroyed, and I'm going to have to come in and help save them from that dragon thing.
Probably not a good time to tell you how they handled the bear then.
I tell you what, bears can't destroy entire towns and level the entire place that you're in.
Which is
They can
funny
kill
why
people,
they
for
drop,
sure.
like they... I mean, Flesher, you know, used big-ass rocks, as he typically does, you know. Vivian was using his magic. You know, they kind of went all out on this thing. Anyway, but the dragon, you know, I was trying to manage things as I always do.
Right. Man, I heard so much what was going on there and stuff, but yeah. And was there anything else you needed to speak to me about besides, like, you know, the dragon situation and catch me up on that?
I'm working with Jaw. A lot of people are pissed at me for helping beat Vander. Vander's not pressing charges, and he was consenting to stuff, so he was basically
It's all
consenting to his
consensual, there's no
punishment.
problem there.
The other people in the guard have a problem with it, but, you know. The only mistake that I feel like I made is it should have been done in the training arena, so there couldn't be any problems.
there is
Anyone
your
could have
problem.
it.
That's where you messed up. All those stuff takes place in the arena. That's why we have it, and that's why we have the medical tent nearby, and that's why we have these rules in place. Next time when you have a problem like that, take it to the arena. People will be less inclined to complain when it's in the proper place of combat.
Well,
yeah.
we were trying to do it so it wasn't like completely out in the open, but it didn't really work. Tons of people crowded around and watched anyway, so...
Oh, believe me, there's always a crowd of people somewhere. Believe me, I was exploring the caves, and trying to be like a small group so we don't attract any, you know, big monsters. And then Pommel and Stern and I end up stumbling upon a group of 20 people.
Yeah.
Like, there's always going to be a crowd somewhere.
Well, I know, but like going all the way over to Ignitop, where pretty much no one ever really goes, but people found their way that way anyway, so... But, you know. But yeah, just to make it clear, I'm not working for the Dominion.
I'll be real. I wouldn't care if you were.
Yeah,
I'm
I
serious.
think you would care, and then also Kai would care. He doesn't like the Dominion, and he knows more what I'm going to be doing for Jal than I know what I'm doing for Jal.
You want to hear a story?
Yeah?
Valoff. When we were liberating it from that person that was taking it over from Torg. Do you remember the gate we had to defend?
Yeah?
All those Dominion members just falling on the wayside, falling off that wall.
Yeah?
There was one that I talked to before the battle. His name was L. During the battle, he got a wound, sliced right into his chest, cutting open his lung. He was bleeding out profusely. I shoved a healing crystal inside of him, got him back up on his feet. He thanked me for saving his life that day. I really hope he moved on from the Dominion, because that was back when they were still a mercenary company. But I know that there's still good people in the Dominion. I may not agree with their leader, but I'm not going to blame the soldiers that fight in it. After all, when you're conscripted into battle, You have to do what you have to do. It's not right, but we're lucky that we're guardsmen and not soldiers. We have that blessing.
I don't know the full context myself. Again, only Kai knows that. I just know hints and pieces. Here's what I can say. I wouldn't be working for him if it wasn't for a very, very good cause.
What was it I told Lashley? Your morality is your own burden. I'm not one to judge.
I know.
Anyways,
it is just one of those frustrating things where I want to tell people things, but I can't, so...
Believe me, the last few days, I know exactly how you feel.
Speaking of...
Especially...
It's partially why I think Kai is going to end up promoting me. To commander.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of don't want it, but...
You don't want a lot of things, but they end up falling into your lap. And you seem to make the best of it. So, I take it that you could probably make the best of this. I mean, life's full of unexpected things, right? Being a commander of the guard, after all the things that you've been through, be a shock. Hell, I was surprised that Pommel ever wanted to speak to me again. We talked about it. I was surprised that a lot of people still wanted to speak to me after some of the things that have happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But life has lots of twists and turns that we're just not prepared for. But what we can do is try to make the best of it. Boney, the Dominion, you know. I'm sorry if I'm just rambling. There's just been a lot on my mind.
Which, oh yeah, no one tried to do anything with Boney today, so that'll be interesting.
Sorry, I had a lot of things I had to do. I had to speak to Pommel. My side projects that I had to work on.
Don't
if I don't
be.
finish them in time, things are gonna get in serious trouble.
I figure I'll get my information as once he gets to Revel's End.
I already said my piece to Boney too.
Well, he might have a fate worse than death, honestly. He kind of wants death. Pleasure kind of wants to give it to him, but in a, you know, granting him mercy kind of way.
That's funny. I was just talking to Pommel about a problem that Aether has. Or at least a lot of places here have. No one respects death.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they don't respect death until death comes to them, so...
You and I have both experienced it.
Yeah, I've come close. Then there was my training. I'll admit that I threw that out there a little bit. Part of the way I got my poison resistance was basically giving me poison and give me just enough poison that I nearly died but didn't, and then bringing me back and just continuously doing that until I built a resistance.
I mean, I've had a few close calls myself. Hell,
I mean,
we were taking Midas's place, and I only got almost got shot in the heart.
Well, I mean, that's normal mission stuff. That's not them sending you and forcing you to drink a poison or forcing poison down your veins or slathering topical poisons all over you.
Yeah. You've heard of the Archmage of Healing's trials, yeah?
I don't want to hear about that. I can
Well,
imagine, though.
Guess who their test subject was? I volunteered, of
Himself.
course.
You? I don't do, like as someone that's been a guinea pig.
I was
don't
trying
do
to
it.
help Rift. I was trying to help Rift. And I got to know Dr. Calliope, got to know Kiki, got to know Red. New guy in town. Not the Red that we know here. Who is actually going to be teaching me a little bit of magic today, so. But we don't know what we're going to be getting ourselves into in the future. No one really does. I mean, I used to know a person who used to know, but they're long gone. But, hey. We've been getting stagnant. And I think that what's happening now is a lot of change. And I think this is for the better. You moving up. Me going on and doing these things. The guard's not the same as it used to be. I remember back when, well, I remember a very different guard back when I first came here. Do you remember my first day? In fact, I think you were there when I was first. I think you were the first person to greet me when I was trying to join the guard.
I was. I can't remember how much of a difference you were. I think it was like, it was either somewhere between 2 weeks to a month after I joined.
Yeah. And I remember what I told the captain my first day here. And he asked me why I wanted to join the guard. And I know you probably don't remember it, but I remember what I said. Service to others is of the highest distinction. Sure, we get blamed for everything. Who doesn't blame us for a lot of their problems here?
Yeah.
And from some of the people that we have here, I mean, hey, I don't blame them. But we do it because it's the right thing to do. And I think you have, in your heart, the know-how to do the right thing.
See, this is not the conversation that I thought we were going to have. I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah, like, I would be commander. I did not think that you would not only be telling me... I did not imagine that not only would you be telling me that you're thinking about stepping down a bit and down a rank, but that I would be a good commander.
Maybe I'll keep my sergeant rank, but I don't know if I can be a captain. It's a lot of responsibility and it's a lot of dedication. And to be perfectly honest, like Kai said, I got a lot of things on my plate. Hell, let me let you in on a little secret. I really don't know what I am. I don't know much about magic. I've been practicing these bardic tunes, but it's more so my way of learning magic. Aslan was around, and she was able to explain a lot of things to me, but she's not around anymore. And to be honest, her absence is something that really hurts me every day. In fact, the absence of a lot of my friends hurt me every day. Otis, Ravenna, Aslan. We've lost so many people. So, I'm trying to figure out my stuff. I know I probably should be figuring it out already, but, like, there's so much I don't know. And I don't think I can be a captain or a commander if I just don't know myself. If that makes any sense.
It does.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to turn this conversation into something else.
No, you're good. How's your wife, by the way?
She's doing good. She never wants to come back to Redwall. That's the problem that I've been having.
Look, as much as, what's happened, I can understand.
Well, it's that, and also not just with the Daedra. Because remember back, she left when the Daedra were attacking the town almost 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, believe me, she was a sobbing mess when she found out that I lost my eye. She told me that I was conscripted into a war that I never asked for. No one asks for to be in any war. She wants me so badly to find a different path in life. Hell, she'd much rather me to be learning to follow my dreams of being a bard than trapping myself in Redwall. Sometimes I think about that a lot. When I was in the tavern over in the wilds, I sang on the stage and everyone was so happy, and it was probably the happiest I felt in the longest time. That's why I sometimes question myself being here, Like, do you know what it's like to save someone's life in the battlefield, and they come up to you, like you go up to them saying, "Hey, you did a great job," and they look at you in the eye saying, "You're still a fucking bastard. Get away from me."
What I would say is, do you remember when Grimmy was here and I was going out with her?
Yeah.
They left Redwall because they were sick of a lot of stuff. And they offered to have me come with them. And live with them. But I felt like the Redwall Guard needed me. And I felt like I couldn't go with them. And I...
Do you guys really need me?
Regret it sometime. Krem, there's always going to be people for various different reasons. What you have to ask yourself is, do you need them? Do you need the Redwall Guard? If you feel like you need the Redwall Guard and you just need to, go down a rank, or hell, switch to militia, not be full-time guard, you can do that.
Sure, but you know what? You're right. I don't need the guard, but I'm here for a reason. I mean, people need me. I mean, heck, Rayo just came up to me saying, "Hey, I need your help with a Fae problem."
Hey, if you want to get rid of my Arc Fae problem, so I don't have to owe 3 different favors, I'm sure Gwydion would also be appreciative, because Gwydion also owes a couple of favors to this Arc Fae.
And it's just like, I've been hearing people talk about things that I've done, Hell, there's people who are like, "Oh man, you're like, I've heard of you, you're Crimron Tindershield, you fought dragons and shit like that." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Am I perceived by other people to be more than what I am? Probably. I sometimes feel like I'm not really someone that people should be thinking in that kind of way.
Are you sure? I mean, you're a strong fighter. You have some really amazing abilities. You're a Nephilim. Like, you have a lot going for you. Me? I'm just a sneaky bitch. I just sneak. I spy on people. That's how I know half the stuff that I know that goes on around here. Is just quietly listening when people don't know I'm listening to them. I have a knife and I have smoke bombs. I don't go invisible like people can. I don't have any, like, the one time that I tried to use magic and what I thought was a wise way fucked up my hand. And now I can't use magic out of it anymore. And whatever's wrong with it is, you know, kind of dormant. So, but yeah, people are always coming to me, like, asking me for help. Joel asked me for help for his thing. There's the Redwall Guard. There's so many people that come to me in regards to the whole, you know, if there's problems and stuff. You, it makes sense. I can see why people come to you. Not only because you're kind and that you're always willing to help, but because of, you don't know, strong shield, pretty badass sword, halo that, like, flashes people. You have a lot going on, and you probably, I'm pretty sure you know better magic than I do.
Don't let Halifax know about that.
Only if you let him, as long as he doesn't know that, like, that I did not see anyone feeding Mishka. I never saw any of that shit.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm already having to do my bit of my penance for it. I got about another 2 weeks of it, so. Some people got like 2 months of it, but I got like 2 weeks because when Mishka got hurt...
Because I never fed Mishka anything, but I'm pretty sure if he found out that Mishka got fed while in Redwall, and I was around and I could have stopped it, yeah, I'd probably get punished, probably.
Yeah.
But you're a good man.
Maybe I'll take a look at that.
Do what makes sense for you, because you don't want to end up having regrets. Like, I feel like not going with Grimmy and them, it's going to be something that I'm going to probably have doubts about well into when I get to my thousands.
You know, I guess you and me have a lot in common when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
According to Aslan, I'm going to be living like, I don't know, what, 5,000 years? Maybe?
Well,
she was 1800 when I met her.
The elves in my world, the max was 2,000, but I've been told that I might end up being 3,000-4,000 here. Just on the nature of the magic, healing, and, you know, because medical stuff in general is better here.
Yeah. You know, I do miss Amberleaf a lot coming here. Which, the funny thing was, whenever she was here, whenever I had a free moment, I would go visit her and, you know, we'd talk about the potions that she's making. In fact, once in a while, I'd probably test out the potions, which is why I was such an eager guinea pig for their healer's trial thing. It was painful to be sure, but, you know, I didn't die from it. In fact, I think the Archmage of Healing pretty made sure that I wouldn't die from any of the things that I was doing. More so seeing what would happen. Although there was a goo that gave me a rash on my face, all my flesh came off and then it came back. The weird thing is, I still kept the scars.
That sounds absolutely horrifying. What the fuck?
I was hoping it'd actually fix my scars. So one time I tried to talk to a person who I thought was a dermatologist. Turns out they were a demonologist.
I mean, yeah, they could have still helped you, given, you know.
Well, okay, when he told me, he gave me the results that I was a Nephilim, and I said, no, I wanted to know what to do with these scars, and like, what were you talking about? I thought you were a dermatologist, I'm a demonologist, and then I asked him, is there any creams to put on your face if you're, like, demonic? And then he kicked me out of his office.
Mm-hmm. They don't have any demon cream for your face?
No. Although, okay. There's been a small part of me that wants to try to find some more of my heritage stuff. And I was going to ask a few devils if they happen to have known a guy who used to be like this devil of wrath who like controlled a small little section of the hells. I mean, maybe I might have some family. Who knows? I have some birthday presents I need to catch up on, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head up over to the forest. I think I have some friends waiting for me over there.
I'm already going to call it a night. It's probably going to be a big day tomorrow, so...
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Yep, later.